Press out here doing a Real Madrid versus Arsenal stream. So yeah, and first Champions League stream, that's it. And then as you can see on both cameras, you can see the Mandem on here. Hey, so let's go. And as you were saying, what's your predictions? What do you think?
I think 2-0 Madrid.
Ooh.
I think they're still going to knock out.
Nah, man. After yesterday, someone's going through. Someone's pulling off a comeback.
I don't know. These guys are known for that, man. We've seen it against City. We've seen it against PSG. We've seen it against Chelsea.
That flop of the striker wearing number 9.
But you know, for Real Madrid, I feel like it was the longest week coming to this game. It was the longest week for Real Madrid.
I ain't seen them move.
But no, nothing.
So long. This is what they make it.
Look how good PSG play with that Mbappe.
Bro,
He's in a curse.
they didn't have.
He's in a curse.
In the last 6 seasons,
Yeah.
PSG have got to the semi-final 4 times. You know the 2 times they did it. Guess what? They fought the Euros.
Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar.
Which should be something though.
Enrique has built a bad boy team.
The midfield, do you even talk about that attack? But that midfield. Engines, man.
Nah, but I think Villa found a weekly.
They did. They were like overly aggressive, innit?
But I think, the chat's live as well.
I think naturally Villa was gonna go for it.
I don't know about you, but no, we just discuss it, innit? But you know, the Villa beginning, the first 10 minutes, they ran so much for no reason. And literally, they got passed around.
Do you want to put on your phone just to see if there's an echo on there? If you can play the stream on your phone.
Look how shallow it was. I can't lie, I like this kid a lot.
How do you put him
On where? There's a. When did you become a boomer?
It says Lincoln. He's on the right path.
Can you hear us on there? You can hear us on?
There is a bit of echo.
Bit of echo. How's that? Is this an echo?
Obviously, it's necessary.
They made a mistake yesterday, didn't they? They put the Europa League anthem on by accident, and the PSG players all looked at each other like, what the fuck, what tournament are we in?
I don't know what Villa was doing, man.
Got to defend the opening minutes as well as they possibly can.
Sure, man.
I hate you saying mute one of the cameras.
Mute one of the cameras.
You decent and way too far apart, aren't we? Fucking lock in, mate. Come on, Real Madrid.
Hala Madrid.
I'm telling you, man, come back.
I reckon your first 10 minutes if they bag a goal.
That's going to be good.
Shit, the worst thing Arsenal can do right now though,
Yeah.
go into it too aggressive. Because they're playing in Madrid right now, yeah? Watch someone get a red card.
Yeah, true. Serious.
If someone gets a red card,
I'm
if
telling
someone
you.
gets a red card from the Arsenal team, it's scripted. It has to be scripted.
No, but I'm telling you, they're going to go in too aggressive. Arsenal just need to do what they did last game.
I reckon they're going to sit park the bus.
They don't counter.
Do
Yeah.
you know who needs to have a masterclass though?
Who?
Partey though. He
Yes.
killed it last time.
Yeah, he
He's been
always,
linked back to Atletico Madrid now, you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
he always does madness in Spain, innit, apparently.
The arch coincidence of Vasquez and Alaba in the full-back positions. Things like this, get them up the park.
I think Alaba against Saka though. That's a
Probably
sticky one.
Saka's too good, man.
When we're doing our proper left back, really.
Nah. And Davies already renewed his contract with Bayern, I think.
Mendy's always injured, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when he's fit though,
Yeah, he's a quality player. But they need to get Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes is the best left
But
back.
he's a good standard extension.
He did,
I don't even think. I think he should stay at thingy, you know.
He should stay at PSG level.
Yeah.
If they do something in the Champions League this year,
Yeah.
Lewis Enrique.
I've got a question for you guys, right? Because I was thinking about it yesterday. Let's say, for example, Real Madrid lose today. You're listening, all right? Real Madrid lose today, which means Vinicius, Bellingham, Mbappe, no champion. Yeah.
yeah.
But
Offside.
He's offside. Yeah, he is offside. He knows it.
let's say they don't win the Champions League, right?
Yeah.
And then let's say PSG don't win it. Yeah? No. PSG could win it. I'll give it to them. But Barcelona don't win it.
Okay. So Real and Barca don't win it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Salah deserves the Ballon d'Or.
So who wins it? Inter?
Yeah, let's say.
Oh, that's a tough one still.
Inter, Arsenal.
Oh, if he breaks the record in terms of goals and assists in the Premier League, in terms of goal contribution, it's not far. It's about 5 ways, isn't it?
Nah,
5 or 6.
3 now.
3. If he does that, then I don't see why not.
I think domestically you have to see what Barca are doing. If they win the Copa del Rey and the La Liga,
Let me.
let
Because
me.
Lemin's got a shout.
Even Rafinha.
More people,
Rafinha.
yeah, more people say Rafinha over.
Yeah, but Lemin's won the Euros.
You know, I see it, Jay. I see it that you've got a mad grip on your your left hand right now. You're saying that your left hand's on your.
You're holding your shin.
You're holding your.
You're holding your shin.
On the camera, it doesn't look like that.
Tell
though.
him this and come suck.
I can see what weird. What does it look like from here?
Bro, what does it look like? My hands are here, fam.
His hands is there.
Come on, Vinny. Come on, Vinny. Come on, Vinny. Come on, Vinny.
Ah.
Yeah, these men are. They're active, man.
You know who was really good yesterday?
Ui.
Alaba's coming, man.
Dembele was so
Yellow
good.
card
He
already.
didn't get enough of the ball though. I don't think he got enough of the ball. I mean,
He
he
took
did.
Saka
He's greedy.
out. Look.
He's waiting for him to get injured
He
again.
put his stamp on him, man.
I can't afford to get injured again though.
Literally a stamp. Literally a stamp.
You know what though? If you're gonna get a yellow card, that's how you get a yellow card, isn't it?
No, it's
Too
too early,
early,
man.
man,
It's
too
so
early.
early.
Let it be known.
Nah, I think he's not a player to lose his head. I think he was doing that.
Yeah, he just wants it to be known.
Yeah, prove a
Try
point.
me. Try me.
Yeah, do it again.
Who's the captain of Madrid?
Mbappe?
Mbappe.
Bellingham, mate.
No, is it Asensio?
Can't be essential.
No, it's fucking Valverde, bro.
Oh, Valverde.
Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm tripping.
Right back.
Oh, Valverde, Vasquez.
Vasquez, that's the one. Valverde's playing
I
centre
thought you
mid.
said captain.
Yeah, captain, because obviously Madrid.
Where's Vasquez?
Vasquez has been there for long, isn't
He
he?
has been there for long, yeah. Since
Don't
Ronaldo days, I think.
Don't matter how long you've been there.
It kind of does.
It kind of doesn't, because then you're in charge of the dressing room, and imagine being there for 8 years in the dressing room, and you're gonna have some kind of imposition on them.
I feel like Thingy has more of a say of the dressing room. Bellingham.
Nah, man can't come here.
He had beef with Rudiger though on the training ground. If you guys heard of that,
When?
about 3-4 days ago, they had like a bust up, but then obviously got fixed up.
Rudiger's a mad
I think Rudiger went in for a day tackle of Bellingham. Bellingham goes, "Yo, who the fuck do you think you are?" And then Rudiger stepped up to him.
Man like Lewis Kelly, bro. He's a ball lady, man. I can't lie.
He's accustomed to that. Basically, he grew up as a midfielder as a kid, comfortable in an area. It's beautiful to see.
Oh, Martinelli. Vinny, you need to wake up today, bro. I'm telling you.
Nah,
Oh, that was dirty.
From a weird angle, that looked like it went in, didn't it?
What is Vinny doing there?
Nah. The thing with Vinny is that if they lock him off in it by just getting all the potential space around him in it, then Vinny's locked.
But
You
you
can't
know
do
what?
much.
But they're stupid. They need to realize they've got more than just Vinicius.
Yeah, true.
It's a team full of stars, bro. You know what I'm trying to
Nah,
say?
but that's the thing, innit, with the team full of stars in it, there's going to always be a couple of people with the heads think that they're bigger than what they are.
Okay.
Mbappe, for example.
Yeah, I'm not his
That was
biggest
a
fan.
good ball.
I think they should go through Rodrigo.
Rudiger's come out and took him out, you know.
That
was a
score
foul.
predictions. Yeah, we said our score predictions at the start, my guy. Just rewind it back.
I didn't say much.
Oh, you didn't say your one? Go on then.
I'm saying 4-0 Madrid.
4-0 Madrid.
I think
Okay.
3-3 goes to penalties, and then Courtois scores the overhead kick penalty.
Oh my god.
How's about that?
2-0, isn't it?
That's a
2-0 Madrid. I'm going to say Arsenal to go through 3-1 to Madrid. What about you, Asido? What's your score prediction?
Can you believe it, man?
It's going to be a tight one still.
That's what they're going to do, man. Countering it.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, the first 10 minutes of the Villa game yesterday was more exciting than this, to be honest. It was
that
just goals
Villa game,
everywhere. They just
that
lost their heads.
Villa fans were on one yesterday, innit?
Oh, they tried too hard, man. The thing is, the tweets that I've been seeing from Villa saying like, "Oh, don't worry, we believe we're gonna do this. We're gonna make it through."
No, but you need to go in with that mentality, you know what I mean? You can't be going in with, oh yeah, whatever happened. You need to go in like, we're going to win.
True. I see that, but you can't be too big-headed though. That's the problem.
I think they went in with the wrong mentality in the first 10 minutes where they gassed themselves out.
Yeah, bang on.
Because they didn't do anything in the first 10 minutes. So if they were to like hold it down, keep the possession of the ball, make it their game. You're playing at home. Why are you playing like you're playing away?
They played a lot better second half.
Yeah, it's because they were holding the ball a
It
lot
was too
better.
late by then, though, innit? How are you gonna get back all them goals back in it?
Because they conceded 2 by then,
Yeah,
innit?
two.
I think the manager fucked up though.
They took off Rashford.
Took Rashford and their attack went.
Because he had pace, didn't he? He was literally dominating with the pace.
Rashford was bare direct, like running at.
That's what he's good for, though.
Sometimes he
That
just
was
shit
close,
the
you
ball.
know.
Yeah, but I've seen him run like the time where he should have passed.
Yeah,
You know how you're not saying he was direct? He should have played the pass at
Yeah,
times.
he
Yeah,
should have.
yeah.
It was,
But then you take him off, and no one else is doing that anyway, so no one's getting in that position.
True. It's that one problem though, isn't it? It's that always Rashford always had, like decision making. Like when he should pass, he shoots,
Yeah.
and when he
Bro, that's a disease in United.
Nah, but you're 27, 28 years old, and you gotta be making great decisions at that age.
he was making better decisions when he was younger.
Yeah, why not? 16, 17, 18?
Yeah. So back to my question: do you think Salah deserves it?
I think it's hard to disagree with the.
Yeah, so it's hard to do. As long if he gets the goals and assists, then I don't see why not.
Even though I'm not a stat man, it's
Yeah.
just there, bro. It's in your face.
And you know what? A lot of like, do you know, like Liverpool YouTube channels? They've been showing like his goals over the period. I feel like Salah's goals have been disgusting. Do you know if like other players were to score them?
Yeah.
The likes of Hazard, Ronaldo, Henry, people would have hyped him up so much more.
Because I think when I was checking the rankings about a week ago, I think he's gone up from 6th now. He's on 5th now.
Yeah, it's because Real Madrid have been looking shocking, isn't it?
But it depends, like you said, if that thing that you said and it comes all through and Real Madrid get out, Arsenal get out, he should be going up the ranks.
But Barcelona, oi, what a tackle!
Is that really that?
Yeah.
True, man.
He's not playing, is he?
He's got a big beard there in the
What
background.
happened?
Huh? For a penalty shot? No way. No way. No way.
For what?
Why was that so quick?
Huh?
Wait, that happened in the fucking
Oh.
corner, bro.
That was like 2 hours ago.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's a pen.
I don't think so.
I don't think it
You
is,
know
but it's
why?
going to be given.
You know why? Because
Oh.
he spins too much. He plays the.
Yeah, but he's holding his
He's
shirt
holding,
back, bro.
yeah, he's
Look,
holding his shirt.
look, he's holding his shirt back.
Is that Asensio?
Nah, Asensio's at
That's a
PSG.
pen, you know, lads. I can't lie.
Asensio's at Villa at the moment.
He's giving it Arsenal.
Pen! Wow.
It is a pen.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's mad though. They said VAR like.
Yeah, that was
5
so
minutes
good.
after.
Yeah, but I was thinking it was for that other decision. But this happened fucking like 2-3 minutes ago.
That's a bit of a late reaction still. What's going on?
That's mad, you know, the ref pulling that.
Nah, but he's getting communication on the headset, don't he?
Oh,
Do you know what in my head, right?
Why would you do something silly like that, man?
And
Do you know what in my head?
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it a pen. You know, but this is my justification on this. It's not just because it's Arsenal or whatever. It doesn't really affect the game. It wasn't like he was in a position to do something.
Nah, but it's
Like, you know,
yeah.
for example, if we're off the ball now,
It's intentional.
and if we're off the ball and I shoulder ball you and you draw,
No, but it depends on how
That's-
severe
that's-
that shoulder bar is. And if it's a
that's-
little nudge in that, fair enough. And if it's like a critical
like
one,
if-
fair
yeah,
enough.
that's
That's you gotta give it. But he held it for like longer than 10
Yeah.
seconds.
But there's an extra body in there. So say if Courtois fucks up and the ball bounces back out.
Yeah.
But I could have got it, but I was on the floor because you shoulder balled me.
nothing happened.
But I'm saying, but that's the
I get
intention in
what,
it.
I get what
You get what I'm saying?
Odegaard,
He's gonna miss it.
yeah, I've got a few.
Why didn't Saka take it?
Saka, if he misses, it's
Well, give it to Rice, man. What's going on?
Hey, man's come back to Madrid, you know. He was here like a boy.
golden
Now
boy.
he's back
16 years
here.
old, you know. 16.
Nice.
Oh, he's
Bro.
bottled it. He's bottled
He's
it.
giving it to Saka. I knew Saka was
He's
gonna-
giving it to Saka. Saka's gonna bury it then.
You reckon?
Yeah. Saka don't. Yeah.
If you don't marry a family, it's
Oh,
Euros all over
look
again.
at-
It's Euros all
Courtois,
over
the
again.
big guy, you
Euros
know.
2020. all over again.
Courtois is a big guy.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
Madrid have messed this up, man. Massively.
Yeah. I don't see them come back.
Nah, no. 4-0.
4 goals they have to score.
Oh.
Regardless, they have to score for one.
Bruh.
Arsenal fans are going to be going mad.
Mad, literally.
Yeah. This
Oh
is
my
this
God.
is
They
mental.
might as well book their flights to Paris, man. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Philippe,
after
don't
this-
spoil it for us, Philippe.
Is it going? Is it go?
Oh!
Why would he do that?
Come on!
Why?
Come on!
He's an idiot.
What stupid
Oh,
geezer,
he's
man.
bottling. He's fucking. This is the start of the bottle, lads.
Oh my god.
is
you
the
fucking-
start.
Okay, don't show this. No one
Yeah,
wants to
show
see
the
this.
pen, bro.
Did he chip it?
Yeah.
He tried to do the Panika, bro.
Against Courtois, are you a
But why
dickhead?
would you chip it there?
He's gonna get cooked. He's
But
gonna
this
get
is what
cooked.
we do.
Yeah.
Do I got so much questions about this penalty. This might be, honestly, one of the worst penalties I've ever seen.
Nah, he thought he was doing something, boys. I can't lie.
But why would you chip it like that?
I had a feeling he's gonna miss though. I had a feeling he's gonna miss,
Yeah.
man.
James like, don't miss. Look, he missed.
Oh my god. Real Madrid do, bro. Arsenal don't want it. They don't want it bad enough.
But why would you chip it like that? But if you're playing, you gotta remember, Courtois not a dickhead.
Yeah, he's on the thing. And why you chip it to his better side as well.
Yeah.
Thing. I'm not in the middle of
Smash
it.
it.
Yeah, 100%.
If you smash it and say, alright,
I missed.
yeah.
First.
But
you
to do
just-
that, that's a pussy ass shot, bro.
Yeah, you know what? Because of that, they deserve to lose. I was about that, Arsenal fans.
Oh.
I was about that. Go on, comment.
No, there's a joke, man. I can't be
Call
the
it FC, yeah.
I know. You're a fool.
Surely that's walking Real Madrid players up.
They should be.
They should, yeah,
Surely.
100%. Heads are going to be turning now. Now Arteta's
But
probably
do you know what? Though?
fuming.
Mbappe needs to get into the game more. I always think he. Do you know what he does?
Yeah,
Should I tell you Mbappe's game is? Half-time nature.
yeah,
He waits for everyone to get tired, and that's when he uses his pace.
yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, 100%. But La Liga's been different. I think after the New Year period, and he's been starting to notch up a bit of goals in it before half time. But then he's been getting subbed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, towards the end.
Now he's killing on Mbappe.
Yeah. Now you gotta change your mind. There. I'd say change your mind
When?
in terms of Mbappe.
When?
When he comes to Liverpool eventually.
No, I'd never take
No,
him.
up until November, December, you were cooking him. But from then, New Year's, you've gotta, see what he's been doing. For
Mohamed Salah's been doing it since the beginning of time.
Yeah, no,
Mohamed
I hear that,
Salah
I hear that.
is not. He's beginning of time.
He's been doing it since he came to Liverpool. How many years now, my
About
brother?
7 years, isn't it now?
How many brothers?
How many brothers?
You know
My
what's good,
years.
though? You know what I rate for him and Mane, what they've done is they opened up the whole of Liverpool for a lot more Muslims to feel more safe down there as well.
Nah, man, it's just not even. It's Salah, man.
No, there's two races.
10 years, you know.
You reckon?
Nah, man.
Probably.
They hate Scousers more than thingy. Look at the shit trends getting.
Yeah, true.
Did you hear what thingy? Paddy the Baddy.
Oh, after his fight win, that was a good win though.
Go on, get it in. Oh my god. Man.
See, this is what I mean. Too much. Just whip it in.
his special one. No one's next to him.
Stupid.
Did you see that when they had the penalty shootout and then he scored the winning goal and everyone did that run? Did you see Valverde? Valverde looked like he was possessed.
You know what I mean? He's trying to do too much. You get what I'm saying?
Timber's
back
class,
there,
innit?
Timber, yeah.
Timber's
he's
class. He had him on lock last game, bro.
Timber's just quality, which wherever he plays in defence, amazing. Right.
One thing I didn't know about him though is he's got pace, bro. He's
Yeah,
quick.
Timber, yeah.
Right, left, centre, man.
Oh, he's got a good box. The only problem is he's high in it. That's the only problem. But we can't really say much. And we've got Martinez.
Andy, don't spoil anything. Even if you
No,
really,
it's fine.
even if you really yourself don't say anything.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I got a chat right here. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything. There's the delay on there as well.
Do you know if touch shoot? Someone needs to cement. Like, do you know if you want to be called a baller, like Mbappe wants this whole title of, he needs to control this game now.
Now, but how are you going to control the game from up front though? And that's the thing. I know you're going to lead the line from up front, but he's not a striker.
We've seen it with Suarez and Benzema.
But they're predominantly strikers though, and that's the thing.
Yeah, but better players, man.
But that's the thing. If he wants to get to that level that you're on about as well, he has to do what Ronaldo did, change from a winger to a striker.
Yeah, and remember Ronaldo as a striker.
Yeah, killer. He was a killer. I think it was Zidane that unlocked him. I think the 2015
Yeah,
era.
it was disgusting. That's where and I'm sure even when he was playing strike for Juventus,
Yeah.
he was killing it.
Yeah, he was. He got 101 goals and 105 appearances for them.
That was about that, you know what I mean?
Ridiculous stats, bro.
No, but Mbappe, I don't know, man. His stats are really good as well in the terms of like he's been playing for a while. He's been playing for like nearly 10 years now. He's got over 300 goals.
Bro, man have to realise he started in Monaco and do you remember what he was
Brest,
doing?
he started at Brest.
Bro,
I went past Brest as well, you know. When I was in France.
Did you?
Yeah.
What's how they looking?
It wasn't too bad still, innit?
No, how did they look?
How did they look?
Yeah.
They look very well. Very contained, very voluptuous.
Well rounded?
All rounded, I'd say, not even well. All of them rounded. A bit floppy, but you know what? We move.
Yes.
But yeah, like, you're alright though. He went to Monaco afterwards, and then obviously PSG. He played straight.
I remember you went to Etihad
Yeah.
to watch Monaco play and Mbappe was there.
Mbappe was there. Yeah. Mbappe was there. That's 2016, you know.
2016.
8 years ago.
Yeah. So imagine he was a young buck doing it, man.
Yo, you brought back a memory there. I remember Bernardo Silva playing for Monaco then. I remember Valcao playing for them. I remember the menu that got charged with the assault. He was there as well. You had Fabinho there as well.
They had a sick team.
Wow. See, them teams, Borussia Dortmund, Benfica, if all the players stayed in them teams, imagine what
the team they'd be.
Super teams.
That's part of football, isn't it?
It truly is part of football. They want to play in the biggest competitions, in the biggest games, on the biggest stages.
Exactly.
That's going to be us tomorrow, hopefully. So if you guys didn't know, we're all going, apart from Nabs over here, because he's not a United fan. We're all going to be going to United.
That's just going as well.
That's just going as well, fam.
Never.
What are you talking about?
Did you check what Milan are doing?
Oh yeah, shit, that's what I got. I'm in the wrong top today. I've got
Are you supporting Bayern?
yeah, Bayern, you get me? You don't know. Yeah, Musiala.
Yeah.
Now, we've got the score on there as well now. I didn't start the timer.
But see what I mean? Like, young Vinicius tried to dribble all this time. This old Bellingham did. He ran into the box, crossed it in.
And that's what you need to do. Just find it, man.
Yeah.
Get the ball out as quickly as possible.
Vinicius needs to stop trying to do too much.
Do you reckon he's going to make that move to Saudi and get rid of him and make Mbappe the main talisman? Because they're considering it.
It doesn't make any sense though, innit?
Why would you try over him?
Physically, pace,
Oh, I can't see his
understands who his opponent is. Obviously
Look at that, he knew the danger then. He was like, yeah, I'm going to go out at the outside to get him. Yeah, this is what I tried to do at football, and then this kid comes out and bodies me, puts his whole body in front of me.
When did I do that?
At football, when I tried to do a step over, and then I tried to go past you, and you just get your body from me, you just kick the ball and go to the other side. I can't do step overs anymore.
Go on. Ah.
Is that an overly aggressive?
See that? No, that's shoulder to shoulder. That's not shoulder to shoulder.
Anything they get feel in the box, they run down.
Yeah.
Anything.
But that's Spanish teams for you, though, isn't it?
That's disgusting, though, and it takes the beauty out of football.
Spanish teams for you.
Even Italians. They do
Yeah.
They can't handle the physicality, and that's why the Premier League is the best thing in the
Oh,
world.
that game, what was it? The Salah assist for Diaz the other day.
Who was it against?
That's
West
what I'm
Ham.
trying to
West
say.
Ham.
Salah's
That
playmaking is the
That
company.
was beautiful.
Who assisted Van Dijk's goal as well? Was it Salah?
McAllister.
McAllister.
Yeah,
But I swear, he got the perfect weight.
that
Everything, he just went past everyone. Like,
I love
it's
that.
like slow motion or something.
Yeah,
He
the
just
other way
went
he glides, because he doesn't even get off the ground, he just glides.
Just glides and
Do you know that pass is crazy, you know, when you deep it?
outside of the foot as well.
Yeah, and it just rolls across, goes past everyone.
Because you think, yeah, the defender or the keeper can just come out and get it because
Yeah.
it's so slow. But when you look at it, like,
In terms of the space and that,
Yeah,
it takes over.
it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
nah,
it makes sense.
he
Yeah.
gets it in such a position that.
Yeah, and he's been doing it all season, you know. Nunes just couldn't finish it.
There's only a few people that have been trying to outside the pitch for us. Him, Salah, Modric, and that, and they can pull you off.
Yeah, man.
Who's that? The blue got bodies.
This is what I'm trying to say, off the ball.
They look at any touch they
He's gonna get bullied the most by Arsenal fans because he's young. It's like remember when against Newcastle when Harry Arms got bullied the whole time.
Penalty.
Oh my God, it's a penalty. Penalty, boys, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it a red card?
Nah, yellow.
Yo, he's pushing Bellingham, your eyes less Bellingham.
It's a mad one.
This is the start, boys.
Who's going to take it, though?
Can't be Mbappe, bro.
It has to be Mbappe.
What do you mean?
Vinny missed one of his last penalties, I think.
Yeah, let me
Let's
see.
see what's happening. Is it Declan Rice? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
Oh, that's it.
Exactly the
That's
same.
harsh, bro. He ain't getting that ball. He ain't getting
Nah,
that.
there.
Oh, I don't know.
He knew as soon as the contact he found
See, in my opinion, Mbappe was more likely to get the ball there
Yeah.
than the thingy,
With his
right?
pace.
Yeah, then the other way around.
Is he going to check VAR?
Oh, Decker's wife, he has a stinker this leg.
He misses the next match.
Oh,
Oh,
my days.
They're
Oh
making
my
it.
God.
They're making it to the next match.
shit. Arsenal are done for.
Lads, imagine he gets sent off this game.
I think he'll wipe it out, you know.
The penalty.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I think it's too soft.
I think he's not getting that ball. It is proper soft, but then the laws of the game in it, he's got a grip of him.
Nah, but it's for how many seconds? You're allowed to touch somebody like that, but how long though? That's the
But
main
then the
thing.
ball's still in play on the
True.
bounce.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I think he could have got it, but he couldn't like control it because the ball was going to.
Yeah. Maybe not done nothing with it, but definitely get to the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rudiger's going to take it.
No way, he's just predicted the ball. Imagine.
That might fuck him.
You know,
Him doing his run.
Yo, get your move, man. Let me
if
take
this penalty counts and they score, it's the start of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the way they call it in Spanish is Romontada.
Yeah, look, he could have got that, you
Yeah,
know,
he could've
fans.
got-
He had 2 bounces on the pitch before he went out.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. I love this stage.
That should be a pen.
Yeah.
You reckon Rice saving this stuff?
Huh?
That's what you reckon Rice is going to save this?
No chance. If it is a pen, whoever's taking it.
I'm not sure about Ryan's penalty. Is like.
Oh, you see, I guess Usla, he was like 2 seconds late in terms of diving.
He's a bit.
I think they took the shot and he dived afterwards. Oh Lord.
Why is it taking so long?
It is taking ages.
It's
isn't
taking
it?
ages. It's taking
But I don't understand what they're looking at because it's literally you're looking at
It's
one
not a
thing.
clear, obviously. I would say. He'd be pissed about it.
So is it a pen or not?
I don't know. Do I want it to be? The thing is that I don't want Arsenal to win the Champions League just yet.
No,
Just yet, not just yet.
Just yet,
Yeah, it's still. It's
Shall I
just
tell you
like,
something?
they haven't won it. They're gonna run wild with
You
it.
know, if Liverpool wins the league again
Yeah.
and Arsenal win the Champions League,
They're gonna win the
who
league
do you
next
think is gonna be louder?
Arsenal, North London. Bro, you can't go. You can't go London.
Arsenal won the FA Cup
Yeah,
and they thought they won the World
well
Cup.
they blocked off the whole of
But to be
London.
fair, if they win the Champions League, it's a mad route that they've gone.
It's the first
Yeah, it's the first. This is gonna be the third time they go to the semi-finals in the whole history of the club. If they make it over.
Oh, it might be offside.
Nah, that back leg of number 2, Saliba.
Nah.
No, you know.
Nah, but if you look at Mbappe, I think he's holding on to him as well.
It's ages this.
Oh, he might get lucky, you know, Rice.
Yeah, very like. Oh my god, yo, this is the
He
longest.
shouldn't take this long. If it was
Yeah.
clear and obvious, then we shouldn't take this long.
Bro, you know what the worst thing about this is being in the stadium, bro, because you don't know what's going on. All
Yeah,
you see on
but-
the banners is
We don't-
VAR check, VAR check.
In the Champions League, they don't show VAR up until the decision's made.
Your decisions made.
So
yeah.
we're in the same boat.
Oh, yeah, true.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No, but we can see
No
all the-
pen.
No,
Oh, he's
he's
going
going
to
to check the
he's
money.
gonna check the money.
Bloody hell. You could have done that 2 minutes ago.
Innit? Bloody hell.
That's a madness, isn't it?
Is this a German ref?
I don't know.
He looks a bit German. If I'm not being stereotypical.
Yo, he was shocking someone there. Nah,
He's just saying that.
He does over
He looks like he's going down already, bro.
this that right leg move, like it goes flying in the
Oh,
air.
I think he holds on to him as well. Look.
Nah, but
Nah, he's not holding on to it.
he's not holding on to it.
Nah, his elbow goes down.
See, he's trying to like,
But it looks like Declan Rice is holding him though.
he's trying to move his arm. I think Saliba plays him on as well. Look,
Yeah, Saliba, yeah. This.
see here.
I want to see the angle for when the ball is kicked though.
Saliba plays him on. I think Saliba plays him on, but I think Rice just got his hands all
Okay.
over him.
Oh my god! I knew it!
That's
Wow!
a big
You're white though. You're white.
Offside?
Offside. So, what was he looking at then? It was
What? That doesn't make sense.
So the people at VAR couldn't call an offside with line,
With lines, but the one with no lines is telling
and
me.
he doesn't wear glasses.
Yo, this is starting to be a shit show a bit at the moment. They can't get the game right. It's not flowing.
So that means Declan Rice is yellow.
Yeah. So he's back in for the semi-finals now. But the cards I think get wiped out for the semis.
This is a stinker, you know,
I know.
from the refs.
You know what? That's the first time they had a stinker
Yeah.
in the Champions League ref.
Oh my god, is that the drop?
5 minutes. Okay, they haven't paid the ref this time.
I know.
Yeah, legit, innit? You know how everyone's saying they're dodgy and that.
Finances are tight, man. Without Trent signing,
No, listen, why? You know how much they made in profit? They made $1 billion in profit. They're the first football club to ever make $1 billion in profit.
I'm not surprised, that was huge, innit?
So they got bread.
Oh, that would have been cheesy.
A lot of people are gonna be pissed, man. Madrid fans, yo.
Go on. Definitely, go on, Jude.
She's going to run the show for them.
honestly, they look better with Jude when Jude was playing up front
Yeah.
than with Mbappe.
Like a false
You're,
nine.
you're hating.
You telling me I'm wrong?
Bro,
No, but you wouldn't be saying that.
Okay.
If Mbappe was in his left wing position, you wouldn't be saying that.
no, yeah.
I feel like, yeah,
I
because he's
think,
up front.
I think Vinicius is better than Mbappe.
Oh, no.
I was about that.
He's stinking up the gaff.
No.
Don't ever do that again.
No, but
I
I
think,
think.
and you don't like that. I think Rodrigo's better than him as well.
What do you make of Mbappe in France when he done the madness?
Yeah, he won the World Cup with France at
Okay.
18.
In the final, no, but even
Okay, man.
even in the final when they lost, and he's
The Argentina one.
Yeah.
When did he wait? He waited till the rest of the team was hurt. The
Oh,
Argentina,
yeah, that's-
30-year-old plus
That's not
Argentina players knackered. Why was Mbappe playing like he's Messi's age?
Okay.
As about that.
Okay,
He got a hat
wait,
trick.
wait.
One of the only people to
No,
get a hat trick
no.
alongside Pele in the World Cup final.
Look how old that defense was.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
That's
but
true.
you have to beat what's in front of you, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So
And he did it.
no, that's what I'm saying. But he still managed to score those 2 goals in it.
Okay, right.
Yeah. And I get it. He
Okay.
didn't wait. He waited
Yeah.
until a certain time. But it's a long time in football. You play the time that you're given to you.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
I understand that. For example, right? This is how I see it. Yesterday, Barcelona, probably one of the best teams in the world right now. Yeah?
Oh.
Can we all agree on that?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah? Barcelona's one of the best. The Dortmund player scored a hat-trick. A very nice hat-trick.
Yeah, I see.
Against the best team one of the best teams in the world right now.
Okay,
Would that class him as the best striker?
No, but you're doing this. That's silly because Mbappe's been here for 9, 10,
No,
10 years.
this
You're
one-
talking about a man that's just come here and said, "Yo, I'll shave my balls back."
Now, should I tell you what I don't like about Mbappe? I'll be honest with you. The thing, and this is why I don't like him at Liverpool. The thing I don't like about Mbappe is he's not a player for the team. He's a solo player.
Right. Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
He just wants to look good. Like he wants to show I'm this that. But it doesn't matter whether the team wins or not. He just needs to have his limelight.
Nah, I
He's
feel like
like
you're being too harsh on him, bro.
You know like how
I feel
people
like
used
you're
to
being
talk
too
about
harsh.
Ronaldo? He just cares about himself. But Ronaldo used to push the team to win.
Towards him, yeah.
Champions League,
Yeah.
Premier League,
Because mentality,
Europa League,
mentality.
Euros, whatever. You know what I mean? It's the mentality. Mbappe just cares about himself. That's why I don't like him. I can't put him
No,
as
he's a different type. The Ronaldo comparison is different.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay.
You can't compare anyone to Ronaldo.
Nah.
yeah. Okay. I don't. I
Ronaldo,
think.
Messi,
I think
no,
Messi.
never.
I think Salah's better than him. Prime for prime, Salah's better than him.
Mbappe.
Statistically,
No,
like, or are you talking about like watching him on the board?
Watching.
No chance.
you're
chance, bro. Bro, I'll be honest with you. Eden Hazard is better at watching football than Salah is.
Okay.
Salah's only done it this year, you know. In terms of watching him. Wait, Nav. Look, his head's gone. His head's gone.
You're
His
right.
head's gone. Let me land.
Land.
Yeah? I'm saying
Because I know where I'm going with this.
I'm saying in terms of watching him play.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah.
Mo Salah has only started this year to look good.
Okay.
Prior to that, bro, he was bagging. You know, he's a bagsman. That's what he is.
Okay.
He's
No,
never
I'm-
been fancy on the ball, bro.
Okay.
That's my
Okay.
And I guarantee
No,
you there's a lot of people's
okay,
opinion apart
no.
from Liverpool fans.
No, because you lot, every other team in the league hate watch Liverpool. Now let me explain something. Hazard's best goal, most entertaining goal.
Oh, I can tell you the one against Arsenal he dropped.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
And
The one against you guys as well.
Yeah.
The one in the Carabao Cup as well.
And the
I'd say.
curler against Spurs.
Yeah.
Okay, those three, yeah.
Yeah.
Now go 3 for 3, yeah.
Okay.
So Salah against Thingy, Man City.
This year.
No. Why we basically
Okay,
got 1
okay.
year?
Oh, you're talking about that
when
curler,
you-
that curler.
No, not
when
the
you
curler. When you drop 4 or 5 players
Okay.
on the floor in the penalty box,
Right.
drop them for dead,
Okay.
and then scored in the top bins.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then when he done the same thing against Watford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a Chelsea curler.
When he dropped next week, he done that. Dropped 5 players again.
Okay.
And then you want a curler, the Chelsea one. How's about that?
Okay.
Hazard was playing that game.
That's fair. I'm
And
not
the
saying to you.
older-
I'm not saying to you.
No.
But I'm saying I'm saying in terms of watching him play, technical ability.
Yeah.
It's I don't feel like it's there with
Yeah.
Hazard.
Oh.
You know who's gonna agree with me? The Ghost, St. Patrick.
But
Yeah.
he's
He has to agree with
he's
me.
an idiot.
Because
Bro, you know why ghosts don't make sense? Because he thinks Pogba's better than every midfielder in the Premier League. So,
So you're like, his whole opinions are
yeah,
invalid.
everything's invalid. You know what I mean? So, Pogba's time in the Premier League was terrible.
Nah, bro, I'm sticking to it. What you boys saying?
His Mourinho season was probably the best, I'd say. His Mourinho season.
Ooh. What you boys saying about Salah and Hazard?
All I'm saying is that Salah's output in terms of goals was much better than Hazard.
100%. I agree with that,
But in
I
terms
agree.
of dribbling alone, I'm saying even Saka's better than Salah, bro.
Yeah,
Even
that's what I'm
Saka
saying.
is better
Yeah.
than Salah.
No,
I swear to God.
Nav,
Yeah,
you're
I
getting
swear.
it twisted.
Yeah, I swear, you gotta see Saka's in terms of dribbling
so-
alone, not goal scoring.
No,
prowess,
I'm not
not playmaking,
but
just dribbling.
No, but Adi, the 3 goals that I just gave you,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nabs.
they were his best goals.
Yeah, no, goals, yeah, 100%.
No,
Yes,
as in
that's it.
his dribbling, he dropped. Do you know if
No, I get
okay,
that,
wait,
bro.
but-
You're gonna get
No,
player.
no.
You're gonna get Salah, who's gonna go on a little dribble, and he's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
score a goal. It's gonna look nice.
Yeah. But that's
I'm
not his
saying
main.
That's not his main. You know him on the ball.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like. It looks like it's not natural.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you get what I'm saying? It's hard work. That's what it is.
No,
It's not natural. It's
No,
not. It's not
no,
born with
no,
it, bro.
No,
Do
but you know why you can't say
do you
that?
get what I'm
No,
saying?
but you know why you can't say that?
Yeah.
When he does it so consistently.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying.
Why
This
do
is
you
hard
do-
work.
No, but that's- yeah,
This is
yeah.
hard
So the-
work.
okay,
This is the Ronaldo Messi debate.
Yeah.
Who's better to watch on the ball?
Messi.
Right? Who is a monster? Who's going to keep giving you goals, assists, going to game winners? Who's going to do it? Messi is going to do it,
Yeah.
yeah. But who would you rather in a final?
me personally, the way I play, Ronaldo. But
Yeah, right.
but-
Because also of his mentality, because of his body. You know Salah, his body, the way he looks and his fucking fitness, physical, whatever it is, right? He is gonna play for a number of years. He's gonna play on the top.
yeah.
That's why Hazard has dropped out
Yeah.
already.
No, I
Do you know what I'm saying?
no, I understand
But
what you're saying.
on the ball, fam,
I get what you're saying.
he's born with it. Salah is hard work. Salah is years of hard work.
Yeah.
I'm not discrediting him.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
that's like saying, but for example, right? Neymar's a very entertaining player to
Probably
watch.
one of the most best technical
Probably
players
one of
we've
the
seen.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of technical ability.
But now
100%.
would you say Messi's better? Neymar's better than half the? Would you say he's better than Ronaldo and Messi and all these? Like, because he's so.
As an overall player, no, because of there's things that separate them. I'd say mentality, goal scoring, and just like staying at the top of your game in terms of physicalness.
Yeah.
Neymar didn't do all that, but on the ball, you know that on the day,
Okay, so-
he's going to give you magic. There's something that you haven't
So,
seen
so
before.
who's better, Messi? So who's better?
No,
Salah?
no,
So
no,
who's
yeah.
better, Salah or Hazard?
For me personally, from just watching it,
Based off what you just said.
yeah, the best time I said,
No.
you're gonna make me say Salah.
I'm
You're gonna make me say
I'm
Salah.
not disagreeing
Yeah.
with you. I think Salah's better than Hazard.
Yeah. No, that's what.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying on the ball,
Yeah.
who looks better?
In
You
my
can't say
opinion-
you
Let
can't
me
say
break this
Salah.
down for you. On the ball, as soon as Hazard gets it, everyone's like, let me see. When Hazard's on the,
Facts.
when Salah's on the ball,
Facts.
you just like, oh, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Facts. You know players that get you off your seat.
Yeah, that's
Salah's been doing that for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him.
But then if you're basing it off 2-3 years, Hazard's prime was 2-3 years.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I would say
it
towards the last
So-
end of his Chelsea career
And Salah's been doing it.
for about 7 years, 8 years
Yeah.
now.
Do you know, like, even if you talk about the goals he scored, some of the goals he scored are ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can't like. Do you know at the angles he scored?
Yeah.
Like, who was it against, man? Was it Arsenal?
Alright, let me ask you this: who's better, Bale or Salah?
Salah?
Nah.
No, come on.
Come on.
Bale's exploits.
Hey.
No,
He's a disgrace.
Nah,
He's
you're
a
right.
disgrace.
Endless
Nah,
stream.
no,
Endless
nah,
stream.
no,
Endless stream.
Nah, shut your mind. Nah, shut your mind.
Go on, go on.
Nah, you're white.
Bale, go.
Nah, shut your mind.
Go on.
No, let me land here.
Let me land here.
Because I'm a Bale fan.
Let me chill here.
Nah, because I'm a Bale.
far away.
Nah, you're right. Because I'm a Bale fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a Bale fan, bro. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Even after what he did to Liverpool, trust me, I think Bale's amazing. What I'm trying to say about Bale is
Yo, you first back to Liverpool. Yeah?
no.
No.
No, you're gonna if I'm basing it off Salah.
Yeah,
If I'm
yeah.
talking about Salah, I'm gonna talk about Liverpool. I'm not gonna talk about Roma and Chelsea.
You're talking about Bale, though. right?
No, but this is what I'm trying to say.
Go on,
So
go on.
look, Bale, yeah, amazing player. Now, don't get me wrong. What he did with Real Madrid,
Yeah.
10 out of 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, Salah literally held. He basically put that team on his back and ran with it. Yeah, everyone says it. Everyone always says it. When Salah goes,
Back in. Tag me back in, yo. Tag me back in. I mean,
and let me say,
Bale did the
wait, I need to land here.
he's got out the ring again. Alright, so you're saying he held it on his own. He held it on his own.
Bale did
No,
same
he
Spurs,
didn't.
man.
Wait, Fat.
Okay.
Man was saying Van Dijk's the best centre back in the world. Trent is the best right back in the world. Andy Robertson, best left back in the
You
world.
used to speak
Sadio
about
Mane.
Sadio Mane.
Sadio Mane
no,
was
wait.
a killer there.
Okay, wait.
Robbie Firmino
Yeah.
was doing bits.
Yeah.
That's a
Salah
team.
didn't do it on his own.
No,
Let's get that straight.
Yeah, the three of the players you just mentioned, defenders, safe.
What do you mean?
But now I'm talking about goals, assists.
Nabs,
Bro, he's breaking
nabs.
records.
You're doing stats, bro. You're doing stats. I don't want to hear stats.
Yeah, if you take stats off the
If
table,
you
take stats
do,
off the table.
okay,
take stats off
wait,
the
no.
table.
Even if you keep stats
No,
on
no,
there,
yeah.
what has Bale done?
5 Champions Leagues, a bag of goals, a
No,
bag
but
of
I'm
assists.
no, but I'm
A
saying
little overhead kick against
No,
Liverpool
no,
to show him what
no,
I
no,
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying he's done this against. Look at the team he was with.
Yeah.
No, the best Real Madrid team that then we gotta say it was probably the best team of all time.
Okay, but
This Real Madrid that Bale was in, yeah, probably.
Bro,
Bale, Ronaldo,
Benzema,
Benzema,
yeah.
Cruz, Modric,
Casemiro.
Okay, right. But I want to strip all of that. I'm not saying anything about team. You're saying to me he done it on his own. I'm telling you, look, he hasn't, because for years we were told that these men are the best players in the league.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
So I'm saying individually, watching Bale, watching Salah, bro. Bale at Spurs was a killer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Bale at Spurs was a killer. He just didn't have anything to
Even
show.
when he come back to Spurs, he was still a bit of a killer.
He's alright.
He wasn't too bad. He was still scoring goals. He was scoring good goals.
Even on a technical basis, yeah. I'm not even saying. I'm saying as a better player.
But prime for prime, Bale is way better than Salah.
Oh,
Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah, I get what you're saying, but if you're looking at about where you're coming from, what impact they've had on a team, who's better? Who had the better impact on a team?
Okay, that's
Bale had a better impact than Salah.
Yeah. For Spurs, it did.
No.
Definitely.
for Spurs.
Spurs didn't do anything.
For Spurs, he did.
Well, they went to a Champions League
just
quarter-final. Congratulations.
That's just.
So did Arsenal.
They're about to go through to the semi-final.
You know what I mean? But that's what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to say, the impact on the team, Salah.
No, yeah, I don't disagree with that. To be fair with you, I'll say Salah has been, but he's had massive help, and I'm not saying Bale.
Oh, no, of course.
I'm not saying Bale hasn't.
No,
but
team.
I'm saying to you, strip all of them man there. I'm saying Bale and Salah are in a ring. And it's for the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Salah's out there doing belly dancing, Bale's coming with a flying kick.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
He's from Wales, man. We know what them Welsh standards
Come
do.
on, bro.
Well, you don't say you're gonna say they're sheep trackers, fam.
No, I was gonna say the other one. Hey!
Yeah, let's not talk about it. Giggsy was shit over Salah.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, it would.
All day
No,
long.
yes.
All day long.
It would, yeah.
Best left midfield in the
Oh
Premier
my
League.
God.
He's been in the league for 45 years. And
You're not doing this.
Yeah.
You think Salah's better than Giggs?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Chat, you
Well,
let us know.
fucking
Chat,
industry.
let us know.
And
Let us
industry.
know.
You won.
Is Giggs
You won.
better than
You
Salah, or is Salah better than Giggs?
Nah,
Let
you
us
won.
know.
Yeah,
Let us
generation
know.
for generation. Let's call it. You won.
Why?
La hawla wala quwwata.
How come whenever we talk about wingers,
Yeah.
Giggs is not in the conversation?
Because of his
Bullshit.
exploits and what he's
That's
done.
not
Other than
bullshit.
United
That's-
fans, other than United fans,
That's a lie. That's a lie.
who give
That's a
him
lie.
thingy hype, the longevity hype.
Yeah.
He
That's
got a goal
it.
every season though when he was in his
You're talking
1992.
about a guy who's got 13
So did
Premier League.
13
So
Premier
did
League titles.
so
bro.
did James Milner.
13 Premier League
Oh,
titles.
James Milner hasn't got a goal this season, no? James Milner hasn't got a goal this
Bro,
season.
you're not doing that with Giggsy, bro. No chance.
Giggsy,
no
nah.
chance. You need to watch Giggs in his prime. And the other thing I'll say is, yeah, one other 100%, this is a fact, yeah? Defenders back a day will shit on defenders right now.
You really think that?
100%?
You really?
You're telling me you don't agree with that?
Nah.
What would you say?
Huh?
Defenders back a day will shit on the defenders right now.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, no, okay, wait.
100%.
No. So what is depending on what period?
Bro, I'm saying,
at
look,
this current
you
moment in
can,
time.
you can take any of Giggs' period,
No,
any
and
of
you're,
Giggs,
and you're,
apart
From
from
1992 to 2013.
apart from his last maybe 5 years where he
Okay.
he did diverted into midfield.
Yeah.
so in early 90s, yeah. So let's say 95. Who was centre back at United?
Not 95. I literally
Around that
I
period.
just come
Probably
on.
being Bruce.
Steve
yeah,
Bruce.
Steve
Pallister, Bruce.
Yeah.
Pallister.
Okay.
What?
Put them in this day and age.
No, but that's not the question though.
That's what I'm asking
I'm
you.
not saying to
No.
you. I'm not saying to
No,
you.
that's
put
what I'm
them
asking you.
in. The
Which period?
football has changed now.
No, yeah, of course.
Football has changed now. So if
Okay,
if you
wait.
put a man
No,
that's 30
no.
back then here, it's not.
Okay,
gonna be the
but
same.
do you think
No, but I kind of do it now. But
No,
if
but
you do it like a Steve Bruce, like if you do a ball over him, fam, he's dropping onto the ground.
But this is what
or
I'm
like a
trying to say,
360 because he doesn't know how to handle
Jay,
these guys.
Jay,
They
I'm
give you
saying,
space. to
I'm
go
saying
back.
football's evolved though.
Yeah, football is
Look at that! Same thing!
What?
Look at him holding him!
Penalty.
Should be a pen.
Let's have a stinker here.
But what I was trying to say, right, is, for example, now,
It's a bit more tactical. That's why it's a bit more different.
footballers
Yeah.
have become better footballers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, football is boring now.
No, because everybody can
No,
play football. That's the
no,
only thing. It's
no,
like you
no.
can't get shit defenders where
Yeah.
they can only defend and not
Yeah.
play football.
Yeah.
The defenders have
Would
to
you
be ball playing
say,
defenders. Goalkeepers have to be ball playing defenders and goalkeepers.
That's what I'm trying to say. They're actually better footballers now.
No, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Technically. But
There's
I'm
only a
saying-
handful of players, I personally, like Rio.
Real,
Timeless.
he was one of a kind. one
Real
of a kind.
timeless.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
one
one
of
of
a
I'll just give.
Vidic nowadays would be shot on.
Nah.
Trust me.
Now, he reminded me like a Murillo thing.
You
That's
think?
the thing, and he'd be
Okay,
like a
you think
Murillo.
Van Dijk
Like,
would do good back then?
Yeah.
No.
So who's your best?
100%.
Who's your best centre back?
You know.
Who's your best centre back?
as
Yeah.
in United.
Yeah.
Rio, Vidic,
Yeah.
Yapstam.
Wait, Rio,
Yapstam.
Rio, yeah.
Yeah.
And Rio said you're the only defender I think that could actually play in any
So
generation.
Rio giving his opinion. Who the
Yeah.
fuck is Rio? I don't give a
You
shit
your
about
best
Rio.
centre back
Yeah.
ever. You know what I mean?
Alright. Footballers can give you their opinions. Don't mean they're right though.
Yeah, some of
Yeah,
the football
no,
players
but
that
that's
play
what
they've got shit balls
Roy
on his
Keane,
ball.
bro.
Like,
Roy
they-
Keane
they-
chatting bare shit
best
right now.
shit. No.
I don't agree with Roy Keane right
Yeah,
now.
but that's
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm saying to you, imagine putting Van Dijk back there.
Yeah, I think
You
you
know who's spinning him? I'm not even taking the piss, boys. Fucking no. You know Fulham, Andrew Johnson,
Yes.
Bobby Zamora.
Yes.
You know when you come up
Okay.
against Prime Barkley's
Yeah.
era fam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm saying Michu's coming into Van Dijk's ear doing this.
And Michu did it to
You get me?
Michu did it to Vidic as well.
I agree.
Yeah,
This is what I'm saying to you.
and
though.
just remember, humble yourself.
I'm humble, bro.
Humble-
We won.
No.
We won Premier League.
No,
titles,
humble
fam.
yourself,
I'm
cause
humble.
humble yourself, cause Torres put Van thingy Vidic and Rio.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's not all goal,
Yeah.
though.
No, not Liverpool, not Liverpool. He did hurt. That was at Chelsea, but
No, but it
Torres.
happens but it happens though because Van Dijk got put in the split for Bev a few
No.
times still.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say.
Nabs,
I'm trying to say.
Nabs, I'll take that.
Yeah,
Humble.
we are.
Nabs, you know what's humble about that? We won the league that year.
And-
Take the little drop.
Yeah, okay.
Take the little drop, bro.
So who are you on about?
Do you get what I'm saying?
Evan Nielsen spinning
No,
the Van
I'm
Van
saying-
Dijk won the league this season.
No, brother. I'm saying to you, put Van Dijk back in that era of
I think
prime Barkley's era.
100%.
I don't think he's doing as good. You know why?
Why?
I'm saying he came to Liverpool at what age? Please tell me.
27.
Yeah, in his prime, in
Yeah.
that sense. Yeah. Fair enough, bro. There was younger defenders, there were younger strikers back then. Defenders who were in their prime
Yeah.
a lot earlier, playing back in the day.
Yeah.
He's come and done it at a late age in the team,
Yeah.
where that team is
But no, you can't
a
say
very
that.
good team.
No,
Yeah.
a very good team.
no, you know why you can't say that? You know why you can't say that? That's like saying Vardy was shit because he came to the Premier League at 29.
Yeah.
But Vardy was amazing.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's just the fact that, unfortunately, he didn't come into the...
Vardy is also in the same era of playing against shit defenders.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm
okay,
saying?
I understand what you're saying. Okay. So now let's say who... Okay, Van Persie.
Yeah.
He only had 2 good seasons at Arsenal. And then one good season at thingy. People will put him down as one of the best strikers of all time. This is your generation we're talking about, yeah?
Right.
So 3 good seasons. He's been at amazing Arsenal team, but couldn't ever show it. Walcott was outscoring him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Carlos Vela was outscoring him. Shamak was outscoring him. Shit strikers, but people for some reason will call him one of the best strikers
Okay.
of all time.
So do you think that's another question? Is a strikers better nowadays, or were they better back then?
That's a different
It
question.
depends.
It
This depends because now you don't get you don't get bagsmen like
Yeah.
back in the day. You
But
know what I mean?
you know what that is?
Yeah, but football, okay, let's say football's evolved in it.
That's
Let's
right,
let's
that's
start from the back
I
of
was
it.
just about
Let's
to say
start from
that.
the back of it. Let's think about centre backs and wing backs. So right now, wing backs are told to go forward, bomb it forward,
Yeah.
and just take up the space in midfield.
Yeah.
Back then, they were told to bomb it and cross it into the box.
That's it.
They don't do that kind of stuff. Let's go to the midfield now. Innit? So back then, the midfield, they're the powerhouses. You get the people striking you, putting a good tackle in, a few red cards now. You don't get that anymore. It's a lot more technical in the middle of the park. Let's go to the up front as well now. The wingers are told to stay up there, don't track back. Look at the likes of PSG, look at the likes of Real Madrid, stuff like that. They're told to stay up there and don't come back. And when you get the ball, do something with it. Now,
wait, 1 second. Do you know about that?
yeah.
I don't agree with it.
No, but that's what's happening now, though. That's what's happening now.
but the better teams, the wingers.
The wingers, yeah. No, but that's what used to happen
That's
back
why
then.
I'm saying.
Yeah, no, 100%. And that's what used to happen back then. That's what used to happen back then.
Yeah.
The wingers used to come back and help their
But I
defenders.
think even now,
Yeah.
the better teams, the wingers.
Yeah, the wingers, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like football's evolved that much in it that it's hard to make comparisons though in that
But
sense.
that's what I'm trying to
You know,
say.
it's very difficult to
Yes.
make comparisons.
But I think Van Dijk is one of a kind, like Rio. I think Rio's thingy, timeless. I think Van Dijk's.
I think when he retires, we all consider that he's going to be timeless as well.
Yeah,
I think when he retires.
Yeah,
think
no,
Van Dijk's
I agree. He's doing it. He's the best centre back of this era. That's not a
In
lie.
my opinion, they're just.
I just feel like football is that shit now that it helps him so much.
But do you think?
Oh, I thought he scored.
Yeah, same.
I thought he's gonna get that deflection. Whoever ran in late.
Oh my god. You know what? First half nearly over. I'm not going to lie. Arsenal might make this 3, you know.
Yeah.
Holding it down, man.
They've not really played any good.
Really?
Attacking wise, they've just been shocking.
Madrid ain't done shit.
No, they're not.
Realistically, Arsenal probably had the better chances.
Penalty as well.
Yeah.
I think it got too much to the heads down in Real Madrid. It felt like such a long week for them. Oh, the eyeballs come back. Jeez.
Botox.
Do you reckon he's got any injections in them?
No way he moves up like that.
Now people say Asian and they all consider all these Botox and that because they got money.
Ooh, he's on a yellow.
Dickers.
Yeah.
Nah, I love him.
Tell you, Bungala about to do something as well. Rodrigo in it. What's going on, man?
Oh yeah, man.
Supposed to be having some
But look
pocket
at
land,
that,
but he's not doing nothing.
But look how deep he's gone to get the ball.
True. That's
You know
true.
what I mean?
That's not the thing. Isn't it? Arsenal. What I like about them, they're not
But
letting Real Madrid play.
This is why I prefer Rodrigo to Vinicius as well.
Yeah.
I feel like Rodrigo does more.
Yeah. In terms of ball striking, from dead ball positions, he's probably the best out of the front.
Do you know if I could have one of those three?
Yeah.
At Liverpool, I'd take Rodrigo.
I think I'll agree with you on that.
On Rodrigo.
I
think
love Rodrigo.
It's a weird one because a lot of people don't rate him as highly. But
No, I love Rodrigo.
yeah, it's one of those, isn't it?
He's class. Oh my god, what is Rodrigo doing?
He loses his head too much, isn't it?
Vinny, the thing is with Vinny, he fights with the fans. He fights with the fans. That's the problem.
Too
Rodrigo keeps
emotional.
quiet. Yeah, he's too emotional. Yeah, way too emotional. But then again, it's his Brazilian heritage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them are emotional.
Because they don't experience that kind of stuff that they experience here back in Brazil in terms of the racism and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Spanish, and they just know that shit.
Yeah, in Spain they love that, innit? Spain and Italy.
I think it's testament to this Arsenal team with Michael Arteta the way he set his team up today. It's actually
Oh,
was
that was
as
shocking.
Stinking on.
he has been during the game.
It's like they're not playing at home, innit?
It's like they don't want to go through.
It's quiet as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very quiet.
Yeah, the stadium's not as loud as I thought it'd be in a Bernabeu.
That's because they ain't given nothing to cheer about.
True.
Bernabeu's not been that known for their fans, are they?
Shocking. They got put.
PSG's probably got the best fans.
PSG is the sickest team, man, to watch at
Guys,
the moment.
part time. We'll be back
But
when
Barca
the
as
game
well.
comes back on. Yes, guys, we're back. We're back.
Okay,
It's there. Okay, peace. This is what happens when I just chat shit in it.
Yeah, the cop stand's good, man. Cop stand's good. Do you know when I want to just go for a game and I just want to relax?
Yeah.
Main stand for me, man. Main stand, watch the game nice.
Family stand now. Well, now.
It's not nice, it's not even a family one, you know. It's just nice, bro. You get to watch the game properly. It's loud. It's by the away fans, so you get a bit of kick off. It's nice. Usually I'm at Anfield Road, which is amazing. My favourite place, man.
And that's you see it all the time when you go there.
Yeah, like 90% of the time. I've sat cop stand. I do like cop stand, but do you know having that? I always lose my voice, man.
That's what it's about, though.
Yeah,
it's the
it's
same as the strip
you got work the next day, and your voice is fucked. Killer. Do you know if I don't have work, calm.
Yeah.
I'll happily sit
Have you
there.
been to Old Trafford before, Nabs?
Never, yeah.
Never. Would you want to go?
I don't think we want him.
Nah.
No, you should come in one time just to see what it's like. If there's a charity game going on or something.
You know, my in-laws are proper United fans, innit? Well, they're from Manchester, and they get some bad boy tickets, man.
King scored. That's mad.
Now, I would only say just to go there just to see what the atmosphere is like and then just compare it to
They get the thingy tickets, innit? The box tickets.
So on top and stuff like that. Oh
Yeah.
shit, yo, that's crazy still.
It's nice, man.
Because I've been trying to get a season ticket now, but I've been on the waiting list now for like the last 4 years.
You're gonna be there for a while. Bro.
Nah, I'm gonna try. But I
You
think
don't
if you
get
get games, you get more
Credits.
credits in
You
that
not
sense.
gonna get season tickets?
No, we can't for
We
4
can't.
years.
No.
4 years?
Yeah.
That's not bad, man.
But then we're gonna get new stadium, and then
Then the
within
season
that
ticket
time,
application,
It's
yeah.
gonna be a lot of.
So
It's expand by at least like 30,000 in it. So.
No, true.
So I'm gonna try to accumulate the games up until then and try to go as many as I can. I think.
I don't have a season ticket. We've had membership for
But your brother's got one though, hasn't he?
Yes.
For how long has he had it?
membership 15 years. 15, 16 years now, so he's
There's no way he's selling that, is he?
so no chance. We get every game of the Premier League
Yeah.
every season.
And what about cup competitions? How would you go about that?
Cup we get them as well. Cup competitions we usually get.
Cheaper rates, innit?
Yeah,
You get more tickets.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at United and so you know for the cup competitions like for the Europa League for example, if you had a season ticket, you'd be paying no more than £25, £30 just to sit behind the fucking manager. Like what the hell, doesn't make sense?
yeah.
I was like, this is not right.
But our tickets at Anfield Road, man. My favourite seat, man.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
How much would it be if you did have a season ticket like face value? Would it be like 60,
Oh,
50
no.
quid?
No, it's face value in it. As is Anfield not that bad.
No.
So Anfield Road, you're paying 50 quid.
Oh, that's not bad still. Yeah, that's not bad.
So by in between like the goal and
Yeah.
the corner,
Yeah.
50 quid.
Are they increasing the prices then?
Nah.
No.
No, if it increases, it's going to be
They don't need money, don't they? All these competitions that they're in there with the places that they've gone and stuff, they're gonna get bread from that.
We haven't increased it in a while. To be fair, it's been
Now, but since Everton have gone now from that stadium, you guys should look at expanding the stadium now. Since Everton have moved now.
it's not the expansion, it's the roads,
The
and
roads,
then
the
you got
roads.
Stanley Park and things like that.
True,
It's
true,
too,
you can't, yeah, it's
everything's
gonna
too close.
I've got an idea.
What?
Work with the Liverpool Council. You'll get a discount.
What you saying? That bit to work for Liverpool Council?
No, I'm saying
Liverpool councils.
work with the council. Do what Jim Ratcliffe done the rat.
A lot of people say they want him out. You know, behind the basement.
But
He's just making it into a business, man.
Yeah.
It's
but
not-
this is it, though, isn't it? Football.
Become a lot more business in it. That's the thing, and that's why like Germany's a platform, the way they model things in it. Because
By
Germany, what happens is
fans.
the fans own the
Fan
clubs.
owned, yeah.
Fans own it, the majority.
51 to 49%.
That should be like that in England.
Yeah,
But then obviously with our one, you gotta remember that the TV deals and the TV rights, and we've got one of the biggest in the whole world. Yeah. Like every team gets minimum 50 million a year just for the TV rights and that. Bellingham, man, stop complaining and get a goal, fam. What the hell?
This game might be so
They need.
dead.
I know. If it finishes
Arsenal
there,
is boxing up.
Real's just dead, isn't it?
Yeah, they're just flat in it.
But this is what I'm trying to say about Mbappe. Like he's not shown anything. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, true. Apart from
Now
the
I know when he's gonna try and turn it on.
like 70th minute.
70th minute.
No, but I see. I don't agree with your point in terms of like a football player shouldn't be able to just like regular around for 70 minutes in there and just turn it on. They're allowed to do that at the same time.
So would how much do you hype up thingy super subs?
I'll say a lot, to be honest. Like, look at, let's say for example for your team, Diogo Jota, when he was like that prime super sub for you guys, where you come off the bench and you know he's going to get you a goal out of nowhere.
Yeah, but you wouldn't class him as an amazing striker for that.
Ooh, Bellingham and Rice.
Nah, that's
You know
fair
what I'm
as
trying to
well.
say?
Yeah, that's fair as well.
Who's the best super sub? Yeah.
Ooh,
That
that's
you
a good
watched.
question.
That we've ever watched.
Yeah.
Origi,
Origi.
Origi, Divock.
I got one. Chicharito.
Yeah, you can say Chicharito. That's a very good one still. That's a very good one. Oh.
For me, Origi, man, comes on like crazy minutes and does crazy shit, man. But you've never watched him?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Did you watch him?
Yeah.
No, you never.
I lied. He left in 2007.
Yeah, but he wasn't a super sub then. His super sub was like.
He still was a sub because
He was just a sub.
No, but his mentality, because of him being a super sub, his mentality, we knew that. You know what? I don't mind being on the bench. I know that when
No,
I'm
I
on the
didn't
pitch.
like. No,
I'll do
but
something.
that was a game ever since he was there. You know
that's
what I mean?
it,
He was
that's
never
it.
a starter.
That's true.
But I'm trying to say around the time where you probably was watching football properly,
Yeah.
he probably wasn't scoring those goals.
Nah, of course, I was got older,
Yeah,
about 34, 35.
That's what I mean. But like around your time, like who would you say?
I'm just thinking about the teams that have happened over the years.
Chicharito.
Chicharito is up there.
Chicharito's probably a United fan.
For
United fan, if I had to say. But let's think non-respective clubs. If you weren't going to say Liverpool player and we weren't going to say United player, who would you say?
It's a hard one, guys. You know, it's a hard one because now you're like.
No, but you look at the teams that you got. The Chelsea team, there must have been super from there. You've
Not
got
really. Their players were just good. They played with Anelka, Malouda.
What about Arsenal? Any super sub from the Arsenal teams?
Not really. What Walcott had that period, didn't
Yeah,
it?
true.
Nicholas Bentner.
No, not Lord Benton.
Nah, do you know why he Pen?
Is that right? Why is Rice just bullying Bellingham?
Why didn't you just shoot there?
Rice all over Bellingham.
Yeah, but you should have just shot at this point. Do you want now?
No, that's a tackle.
That's a tackle.
Here's a
Yeah, that's a
tackle.
tackle.
That's a tackle, right?
They need to score, you know.
Yeah,
That-
really,
that-
really quick.
Yeah, they need to get it within the next 10 minutes, otherwise.
1-1 need to buy it. Yes, Nole! Big up! The Wale!
You know, Inter are a sick team, you know.
Yeah.
Honestly. If you see them,
They're so
they're,
fucking
they're so like
disciplined, innit?
Yeah, see, that's the word, bro. Disciplined. They know what.
But
they're
Italian
doing.
football's always been like that.
Bro, they got Darmian in there, man. Darmian used to play for us, innit? And he's still playing. And he's big age right now. 36 years old.
Oh,
playing as a
have
right
you-
wing back.
Have you seen the thingy?
Who?
McTominay now.
Yeah. The thing is that he
And
needed a
Lukaku
club.
as well.
Yeah, Lukaku, yeah. They needed clubs that could
McTominay's
unlock
my
their
guy,
potential.
man. McTominay's my guy, man.
You know what's what? Should I tell you a signing you guys should go for this thingy? This transfer window.
Yeah.
Who's just a box-to-box player.
Go on.
It's left my head.
He's a stinker.
Nah.
He's a stinker.
I was waiting for you to land with that one, man.
No, it's actually a good player. I
In the
forgot.
Prem, or no?
Prem.
Okay, now if I go
No,
to
you
the
just
team,
got run
you
out,
know,
and that's what you need.
Brentford,
Oh, Belabor.
Wolves,
Brighton,
Brighton,
Crystal
Spurs.
Palace, Adam
What the
Wharton,
heck is he doing?
No, it's not a big name. It's not a big name.
Eddie
at all.
Anderson, Nottingham Forest,
No. Give me a minute. Let me get back to it.
Top 6, no?
Newcastle.
Not top 6, man. I seen him play the other day, and I was like, wow, this guy's an engine, man.
Not Forest.
It would have been a bit.
He wasn't that good. He wasn't that good of a team.
West Ham. Do you reckon he could have been West Ham player? Because you watched a Liverpool game, innit?
Potentially.
But who would have been there? There was a Shusek there.
Nah, it wasn't West Ham. It wasn't West Ham.
West Ham.
Who the fuck was it? Mine's a blank now, you know.
I'll come back here. I'll come back.
Yeah, come back.
Sam Smodic.
I don't say that, bro. He didn't do that well, didn't they, against Chelsea? But to be honest, they got 4 points out of them this season. That's what I want Luton to stay, man.
Go on.
You know who it was? You guys, and you could get him on a decent.
Go on.
Jacob Ramsey.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for Aston Villa?
Yeah. Jacob
Yeah,
Ramsey.
but you know Villa, they're going to slap 40 million in
No.
because homegrown.
Yeah, 40 million.
40 million. And
40 million for him.
If they don't make Champions League,
If they make it, yeah, they're going to make Champions League, I reckon.
Do you want 40 million for him?
No, Premier League
Fifth
get 5 spots.
5 spots
Yeah.
now?
Oh, yeah.
Do you
You
want
got City and Chelsea going for it, and Newcastle and
Nottingham.
Nine first will drop out, I reckon. Newcastle will get up in there.
I don't
maybe.
think so. They're still decent and still got some points there.
Yeah, Jacob Ramsey.
Yeah, Jacob Ramsey, a runner.
Where does he play?
The thing is, he's a progressive midfielder. He's a progressive midfielder.
Yeah, I was going to say if he's a cam.
But he's moved out of that position because of Asensio and Rogers.
Yeah. You know, he smashed
so
it
now
yesterday.
you're playing like a hard centre
McGinn
mid.
smashed it yesterday, I think.
And honestly, that's what you need.
Remember when we were linked with McGinn as well? Ages back, we were linked with McGinn. I wish we got him, bro, about 5-6 years ago. John McGinn.
John McGinn would have suited your style.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't want John McGinn.
Yes.
Jacob,
He's a hard worker.
Yeah, but you lot would have destroyed a player like him.
Probably we expected too much of him.
Yeah.
Like someone like Fred, innit?
Yeah, it's literally that. But I think Jacob Ramsey, if you start building a new midfield, perfect. Such a good runner, such a strong player of the ball.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
They're killing it, man.
You're buying his score 2 now, man.
Come on, Bayern. Come on, Bayern.
Pavard left thingy to score against them.
Do you reckon he celebrated? Because we haven't got that on. I wish he celebrated. I hope he did.
I wish we tuned into that game now.
Yeah, better game.
Ass, bro. This shit.
Whoever's watching, should we switch?
Passes be tasty though.
Oh, we got Nolly on the chat now, just giving us a scoreline for that one. He's a bit late with that one still. He's got that one on there.
Good. They need to go. They're bringing on Ceballos. Bring on fucking Arda Güler, man.
Yeah.
Bring on.
But this what I mean.
Oh, they've ruined him. I think we haven't ruined Odegaard. In terms of his progress, yeah. He's going to be the next Odegaard. Yeah.
Henrik was never going to be a star.
Not Hendrik, Güler. The
Güler, yeah.
Turkish Street. He's going to move like Odegaard already.
Liverpool was linked on a loan for him.
Yeah, you guys should run.
Just for like a season loan, like
I think he's a slot player.
Yeah,
he's definitely a slot player, I'd say.
In January we were linked because he wasn't getting minutes in it.
Oh yeah.
So Liverpool were like, yeah, because we needed just depth in attack, and he would have got minutes.
So where would you be playing though? Would you be playing like a cam, or would you be playing like a winger?
Cam,
but the thing is that you guys don't play with cams, don't you? You guys play with like a deep line midfielder and then two
It would have been
in front, like 2 8s.
It would have been depending.
Yo, these are going ham.
It would have been depending on the game.
3 subs.
Who's that?
Hendrik, I've seen Hendrik on this somehow.
He's shocking.
Oh, he's on side. Why are you catching that one, bro? You're fucking
got
stupid,
score 3 goals.
Your team's
Stupid, man. Stupid.
You know one thing.
Do you think it's a failure then if Real Madrid don't win anything?
Yeah,
this
if
season?
bro, they're not scoring a goal.
You just signed
Mbappe.
the best player in the world. Whoever can't see me right now, which no one can, I've got the bunny ears up. Yeah.
There's a lot of factors to that as well, and a lot of people are going to start blaming Ancelotti, saying that he can't do it with this
No,
team.
but he did it before.
He did it before
last season.
He did do it last season.
The curse of Mbappe.
You reckon, or because
I just don't like him.
I just don't know why, man.
But it's just I've never been a fan of him.
Even when he's like 18, 19 doing his thing
Yeah,
as World
the
Cup.
hype around him
Yeah.
when he was coming off, I was just like, I never saw it.
Nah, the World Cup for me is cemented it for me, man. When he was doing bits on there, each game, I'm like,
bad day.
Do you know the World Cup?
yeah.
It's a poor man. I think I've said it to you guys before. He's just a French Michael Owen.
Like a speed merchant.
Yeah. He's just a speed merchant. And
No, but then this is the thing.
And people talk
25
about that
last
World
season.
Cup, yeah? People forget about how good Pogba and Kante was.
Yeah, that's true.
That midfield was better than the attack all day long.
Yeah, 100%. And who did have the Giroud, Griezmann, Mbappe?
Oh my god, Thomas, what is that party running through? Is that Skelly?
Some people would say Griezmann had a better thingy than Mbappe.
Griezmann was sick.
Griezmann was sick, yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? That's why I just can't give it to him.
Justify his views, yeah.
Yeah.
What about if you give him some time now? So let's say in the next 5 to 6 years.
How
or
old
something.
is he now?
He's 25. 25
5,
years.
6 years, he's 30.
Yeah, true. But that's when he's going to start slowly hitting his
But
prime.
no,
What happened there, mate?
but he's never, in my opinion, he's never hit this level.
But stats don't lie anyways as well. And 300 goals. I know it's in the fridge. Oh! Yo, that has to be a red. Is that Rudiger?
Accidental, no?
Is that Rudiger?
Yeah.
No, that's not accidental if it's Rudiger. There's no way. Bro, he meant that.
No, it's accidental. He's rolling in it, that's fine.
But yeah, I just don't see it.
Nah, I'll give him a bit more time. I'll say in the next 5 years, if he doesn't do anything,
if he doesn't do it within the next 2-3 years,
Yeah.
and now he has to do it because he's got the best team in the world.
yeah. Because but they still got pieces in the puzzle to make it. So like they'll get Trent in, for example. That's the right back sorted. They'll need a left back going forward, and probably an extra centre back, Saliba there. After that, you can't make it a better team than that.
You know, in my opinion, Trent Star won't fit into Thingy.
Because he's a long ball guy, isn't he? Yeah, he's a long
It's
ball
not
guy.
even the long ball because we never had a target man.
Yeah.
Liverpool never had a target man. The long ball was about the passing.
Into space,
Yeah.
into space, yeah.
It was the space he was
But
making.
Vinicius, he can value that from Vinicius. So Vinicius loves it into space because he run
But
out.
the issue is the passing with the front three.
Yeah.
Mbappe doesn't like passing.
Nah, he doesn't. Yeah, it's true.
He just wants the glory in it.
Yeah, get the ball and curl it in.
And this is what I was trying to say. Bellingham, when he was playing up front, I know he's a false nine, but
You get more. I bought him what last season, 20 goals. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking ridiculous, man. And he still didn't win the Ballon d'Or, man.
Oh,
Sad.
how is that? Oh, fucking
30 minutes left, man. I can't believe it. They can't
They
get it
ain't
done,
doing
man.
shit. They ain't
Yeah,
doing
they
shit.
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
They just the thing is they haven't even looked like they were going to do anything.
Nah.
This is one
This
of
is-
the worst games I've ever seen.
He's dead.
Well, you're on your phone, man. That's you can tell that like that.
That's what Arsenal wanted, though. They
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, they need to
I
kick
rate
off
them.
that.
No, but I don't want Arsenal to run away with it, though, guys. Do you know what this is gonna do for
They got
Britain?
PSG, bro. They got PSG. They ain't doing enough.
No, but they beat PSG though.
even-
They had PSG in the group stage. They beat them.
Okay,
Yeah,
they had,
Now, yeah,
They
now
had-
it's
Now
different.
this
they
is
had no
different.
Kivici, Carvacci, Elia.
No,
No Dembele, fam.
Desiree Doué played in that game. He got subbed off, and I was reading the article on BBC
Yeah.
about him as well at the same
You
time.
know,
That's
they-
when he realised, yo, I need to step up that
Yeah.
game. And after that, he started stepping
You
up.
know this PSG team
Yeah,
is probably the best PSG team I've seen.
team. Yeah. I would say so as well.
Nah.
In my opinion, nah.
No.
Do you reckon the Ibrahimovic Cavani era?
Yeah.
You reckon that? But
I
they didn't
don't
win
think
it
so.
though. But they didn't
They
get this
still
far in the
didn't
Champions
win.
League though.
I know they had Verratti and Matuidi,
Yeah.
but they're always
They,
missing
they,
that.
they were one of the best.
But they
best
missed.
centre mids.
Bro, there was
But-
Levetzi as well in it.
No,
yeah.
but they missed that. They missed that final attacking midfielder.
Yeah,
They,
that's true.
they should have signed Hamsik.
At one point they had Ben Arfa, didn't they? They had Ben Arfa
Yeah,
running
for
around
the season.
a season or two, and but he didn't fit in that well though. Still.
Yeah, because he was more of a winger, ain't he?
Yeah, nah, that's true. But his Newcastle days, though, the highlight reels from there. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nah, Jay, I gotta say this PSG team's probably the best, man. It's because of the Champions League. They didn't get
Yeah.
to find the Champions League.
No, I definitely rate this team though. It's
Even
just-
the Barca team, man,
Yeah,
they're
the Barca-
so sick as
the
well.
Barca team looking crazy. Bellingham, what the fuck was that?
What are you guys shut up him for? What the hell? Who scolded him?
Bro.
Allah, Martinelli, Allah.
He said, "Come here with your little baby."
Oh my god, he's gonna go to Brazil, yeah, for the whatever cup they got coming on in June. He's gonna taunt him for that.
Bloody hell.
What's Martinelli doing though, innit? Why is he waking up now? We've been cooking him the whole of this season, saying that he's been shit. Now look at him.
He's still not
He's
getting the
been
goals.
injured. He's been injured though, isn't it?
Yeah,
But he's still not getting the goals.
Nah, he's not
But
getting
the
that.
Arsenal team is not getting goals, isn't it?
Even with Saka back now, they still can't get goals.
Apart from set pieces.
Madrid got 4-2-4, you know.
Yo, this is a FIFA thing,
They
and they're
beat
going
you.
ultra attacking.
Sometimes it works, man. Liverpool do it a lot, man.
Saliba's
Yeah,
killing
towards the
me.
end, innit?
Yeah, Liverpool always do it a lot when we need a goal. But they just ain't got that different striker in it. All those, they got the
If
same.
they had Kareem Benzema, King Kareem, different story, right?
Why is English
Fuck,
shooting
Darren,
from there?
Rick.
Who's that other striker they've got? What's his name? Do they still have it?
Jocelyn now, he's gone to Qatar.
Yes.
He's gone to Qatar.
He
We went for
would
the
be
back.
different.
Yeah. His plan though was to come to Real Madrid for a season, win everything there is to win and go, because his dream is his dream.
Yeah.
And for a local boy to do that, oh, it must feel the world.
Come Wednesday, it's what Wednesday.
From there, man. What the hell is going on?
Everyone's like Wednesday.
Yeah, they try a lot of shit, man.
They were like, "Oh, there's a lot. 90 minutes at the Bernabeu is a long time." Yeah, it's a fucking long time.
It is a long time.
Shit,
Bro. It's a
bro.
long time because it's
Yeah.
boring.
Fucking ass.
Bro, our football was better than this. I swear.
The only Wednesday they're watching is Jenny Ortega, man. That's what they're watching.
Yo, you know what? She did a good job in that one, you know, still.
Oh my god. Is he on? He was on.
He was on side.
He's on side?
He's on
Oh, he's on side? Boys! It's 1-0, yo!
Bruh.
Yo, you know what I can do now, because I have got the chance to do it now.
He's done, lads.
Go, Lasso!
Yeah.
Yo!
Bruh.
Yo, how's he not celebrating?
He's
Because it's a penalty miss? Why can he celebrate that? Look at the penalty he missed!
Nah,
Would you not be impressed with yourself
He's
still?
on about the fan.
Oh, the fan.
What a finish though. What a finish.
Cold finish up on him, like. Dinked it over him nicely.
You know that pass? 10 out of 10 pass, you know.
Moreno get it in it.
I think so.
And he's playing a strikers one, Moreno.
We were just talking about this, how this attackers don't score. And then,
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
yeah.
We've got
No,
two.
it's
He's off. He's off.
Oh, that's off. That's 100% off.
Yeah, that was a mad goal.
Yeah, I've got to change the scores again. Fuck's sake.
Look at his run. Look at his run.
This pass is sick. Yeah. But that first one was off.
First ball looks soft though.
That header, innit? That chip. That's how we should have done it.
That's cool. Yeah.
That's how we should have done it. You know what I mean? Guy done it. The way.
Yeah, bang on now. You're right. That's the.
It's onside.
It's
Oh
on.
Allah, Twitter's gonna be howling right now.
Arsenal might be paying the
Oh
ref.
my God.
Arsenal might be paying the ref.
We didn't get another angle of that.
No, we didn't. Now we'll see it later on though, when there'll be loads of clips about it.
Oh.
Oh my God, they capitalized!
Okay, that didn't last long.
That did not last long.
Remontada.
I'm gonna start speaking Spanish.
No,
¿Por
what
qué?
do you know about They're back to square one again.
¿Por
Por
qué?
favor.
Por favor.
Saliva with a mistake.
Saliva.
¿Qué pasa?
Saliva.
Saliva.
Saliva, no.
Why are you celebrating like they're not losing?
Because you know what it is? The mentality switch now. You watch this team.
It's getting changed.
Come on.
In the space of 2 minutes it changed. 2 minutes.
About time they woke up, man.
This is what they should have done at the beginning.
We need Mbappe now. What you saying?
Vinicius.
I want World Cup Mbappe to turn up right
Yeah,
now.
World
World
Cup
Cup Mbappe has to
Oh,
come
it's
in.
touching 17th minute. It is touching the 17th minute.
Oh, it's a yellow card, surely.
They're gonna start time wasting now.
Yeah, I don't blame them. They're gonna run
Yeah.
down the clock.
Wait, so who came on in terms of the subs for who? Because Vinicius still there. Mbappe's still playing.
Vasquez, Chouameni, and someone else.
Rodrigo came out.
Rodrigo, that's it.
Oh, it's despicable Rodrigo. Why?
He's the one.
They should put Gully on, man. Good.
You know what? So sad. I don't think they rate him that much, man.
I don't like what's her name.
What's happening?
Enrique.
Nah, you know what? The hype around him was so huge as well. It was. I don't get it.
But there was, it was like what's her name? Mudryk. No one's ever seen him play.
No.
And you put a stupid price tag on the guy.
85 million.
You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Nah, but with Endrick, never got to give him a try because look at Vinny, when he first come in, Benzema used to say, yo, this kid's playing against us, don't press him the ball.
Yeah.
And then eventually he came into stride.
Enrique, you don't see him play though. Like he's not one of those like. And look at that front three. You think he's gonna be break into that?
No way. He definitely needs a loan.
Vinny's the best player. Rodrigo's close second. Mbappe can come to it
You can say
eventually.
he's last.
Yeah, he is at this moment in time. I think he is last.
Oh.
Do you think it's going to be long ball now?
Arsenal, yeah, of course. It's Stoke City, man.
They ain't got that. They ain't got the.
To be honest,
Target man.
even this PSG team would blow this Real Madrid team out of the
Go on.
water.
Oh, come on, man.
That's not fun. I don't like
What
those.
the
He was
fuck is
looking
that?
for
He
that.
turned.
He's used his body there,
Yeah,
man.
he turned him nice. Yeah, turned him nice.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's some bullshit stuff.
Think he fouled him.
It looks like he just went down with
Yeah.
the contact and boom.
Ref might be
Yo,
getting
it's the
paid.
first goal that's scored in Telford, man.
Oh yeah, they've never scored
Shit,
it.
they
so-
never-
Oh no way.
Never.
Wait,
What do you mean never?
scored
Never,
against Arsenal?
Never.
Never scored one.
How many times have they played them?
Maybe like once or twice.
Never at Bernabeu. Never at Bernabeu. I don't, even at the Emirates.
Nah,
actually.
they didn't.
They haven't.
No way.
Was that Highbury during that time?
Nah, but to be honest, we could probably count the amount of times that Arsenal have been in the Champions League on our fingers. In terms of like, they got knocked out by Barcelona all the time, didn't they? At the start of the
Arsene
2010.
Wenger days.
Yeah, the Arsenal days.
Wenger
Yeah.
was always getting top four, man.
The top four Champions League, but no further than the quarterfinals. You get quarterfinals and that's
I
it.
heard this on the radio, yeah?
Yeah.
And I want to ask you guys about it. Do you think there's a top six, top four anymore in the Premier League?
Nah, it's evolved. It's evolved. Like early 2000s to about 2010, 2012.
No, but
Until City made their debut, I'd say.
so
There was a
what,
break.
so what would you call it? Because I don't think there's a top six.
No, it's not top six. I wouldn't say it's top six. I'd
I
say.
would even say there's a top four.
No, it's not top
Nah, you
four.
can't call it top
Nah,
four.
yeah,
Top
top
four,
four.
nah.
So I was listening to this on the radio, and I was going to ask you guys, like, what do you guys think? Like,
I think traditionally it's just when you say top four, you think of the big
Champions
big
League.
teams.
yeah.
When you think of top six, it might be in terms of
No, but top four was already there because the 10 years in that period, it was the same teams that were finishing in the top
It was
four. That's why
always-
they call it
But I
top four.
think now it's different, and it might if you refer to a top 6 or a top 4, it's based on how big the club is.
Yeah,
and the
stature.
status.
Yeah, no, but you'd be surprised. Aston Villa are a bigger club than Tottenham, so why
Yeah,
are Tottenham in the top 6?
And that's what they were saying.
Oh,
They're
shit.
saying technically
terms of
Everton's a
revenue,
bigger club than Tottenham.
Yeah, it's true.
But in terms of revenue, though,
Yeah,
Revenue
yeah,
wise,
revenue,
yeah.
That's why.
revenue,
But
yeah.
your revenue wise, think you know who's up there in the like top, I think 8.
You can say
top
for
6.
Crystal Palace or some shit.
West Ham, you know.
West Ham, yeah. London City,
Yeah.
they're going to charge
Bayern
you.
pull on that, you know.
This good. That's a good game.
Oh, Dyer.
So we just switch it.
switch this game.
You guys cool.
I think
I was going to stick to this one, stick to
if
this one.
Madrid don't get a goal by the 80th minute,
Yeah, we'll switch it.
So what? So in my opinion, like
What would you call it? Would you want to say top 6 or top 4, would you?
I wouldn't say no.
Nah. It's just the Premier League, isn't it? Just the Premier League for me now.
It's like
'Cause we don't- they
I'd put it in the same boat as La Liga now.
Wow.
There's only 3 big teams:
Who do you say? Arsenal?
Arsenal, Liverpool, City.
but then when you deep it, you're in a football aspect,
Yeah.
In a football aspect,
Now, basing off that, like, don't get me wrong, like, do you know if someone told you to name La Liga players off the top, La Liga teams off the top of your head, you'd probably even put like Valencia and all these other teams in there.
See, Valencia, Sevilla, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid,
top-
they were used to be top 6 back in the early
Yeah.
2000s.
But now you'd only count out Real, Barca, and
Atletico Madrid, bang
Atletico,
up, yeah.
and that's what I.
You know, Arsenal are really.
I would only say I'd give it another
Every
2 to 3
facet.
years before I change that
Look at
mentality.
that. Get every foul.
That's not a foul.
No, it's not a foul.
Rice is doing it for them.
Yeah, he's having a class game. You're right. This part of the season is actually different. You know.
It's because they put the lid on the rice cooker, fam.
He's
They
the
got
comfortable one.
cooking. Got some bok.
Why is Rice different this part of the season?
He's not just white rice. He's full up now.
But he's wrong because it's not full of, it's full out.
Yeah, comment section, get at it.
It's full up, man.
It's full out.
Get at it, full up, full
Only
up.
Billy
You
Rice
guys
saying
wanna
yo,
skip
it's
it
full
before you
up.
Everyone, bro, it's full out. It's
Wait, so
full
you guys
out.
not from like the same area in Bangladesh then? You say?
Nah, it's a bit different. It's the same, but slight different in
Like when you
dialect.
go to different parts of Bangladesh, the pronunciation's a bit different.
Yeah,
It's the same,
it's like
yeah, it's the same.
a letter. It's always a letter off, isn't it, usually?
Like, and that would make it slang or non-slang then.
Nah, this is slang. We speak
What-
slang.
what's
What's
lemon?
lemon?
What's lemon for you guys?
Lemon. Lembo?
Lemon.
Yeah, I call it lemon.
Well, some people are lemon.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard that, you know.
Never.
I've heard it, but
Oh, I've never heard
that's
that.
not the one.
But yeah, Bengalis, get at us. Full out or full out. How's about that, mate? Yeah, you wanted a question. How's about that?
Yo, that's karma, you know. He took someone's uncle and he's
Yeah.
Serves them right, man. I'm just glad that it's not going to be hopefully it should be a French or English team that's going to bring it back. Because I don't think you know what I would want? I would want Bayern PSG final and PSG to claim it back again from them.
Who do you think's more likely to win the Champions League next out of Chelsea and United?
It was closer. Or
Who do you think's like closer to get to that?
We're miles off.
we're miles off Chelsea, man.
But Chelsea are quite not far off.
No,
You guys.
Chelsea, what they need is some experienced players that know how to win trophies in
Yes.
that team. Then they sort
But
it.
no, but
they challenge you for
it's easier
everything.
said than done that.
Yeah, now 100%.
So who do you think?
It's a very good
Still,
question.
yeah, it's still Chelsea, bro. It's still
but
Chelsea, I think.
I think Chelsea is probably
Really?
just
Yeah.
based on this season.
maybe
though,
a
so-
year
Yeah.
or two ahead of us.
Yeah.
Maybe a year.
The thing is that we gotta start small and we gotta start
Oh
rolling
shit, your boy's gone.
Told you. 17th minute got scared. He knew he couldn't do it, so.
It's a shame. Mbappe won't get his Champions League trophy.
I told you. Had to call it a day. 17th minute. It was like shit. I ain't feeling fast. That's
Or he's got the second in the next round.
that Gula.
No. So they got Diaz. Aldridge, come on.
Well, no, mate. I think Bellingham's going to play now.
Edric. Brahim's on the right.
Nah, he's gonna make a move, man. I reckon he makes a move to a Premier League team, man. Good. I reckon like Arsenal will grab him up. He'd be like an older guy, I reckon, transfer. 25 million, 30 million in that snap.
Nah, that's too cheap, man.
True, but it depends on if he wants to stay. If he puts a transfer request in, they can do it as quick as
Arsenal
possible.
are playing
Arsenal really
ridiculously-
everything, man.
ridiculously well, man.
You gotta give it to Arsenal.
Yeah.
You know what though? Arsenal fan, you guys can answer this. Even if they win this, I just don't see the excitement in the football.
No, but the thing is that Arsenal fans don't know what it feels like to win a trophy. When you win that first one in a very long time, that's actually it means something. Bro, they're gonna go nuts, fam.
Do you know this? Even the 3-0. Don't get me wrong. The free kicks were amazing, but the style of football wasn't.
I hear it, yeah, but a part of that is the injuries that they've had this season.
Yeah.
I think if Saka was still fit throughout the season, I think Newman would have struggled to keep that.
With Arsenal, how long are you going to keep repeating second place in it? You're going to burn out.
No.
This is literally the burnout season.
I agree with you. But imagine they had their full team and their full they had quite a few injuries at wrong places.
Even that, for me, it's a striker. That's the thing they're missing.
Okay,
apart from the injuries, apart from everything like that.
Saka though?
No, but I hear that.
You know the difference he makes.
No, I hear that, but it's Arsenal for them to get to the next step, and
they
no one
need
knew
a
that.
striker,
People know that for the last 3 seasons they've been coming second,
100%.
and they haven't sorted that problem out.
What do you think about this? Who would you say is a better manager, Slot or Arteta?
See, I can't really say slightly because I've only seen him for 1 season. I can't really use one season. I'm gonna see.
Okay. Now this is a better one.
It's like Klopp and Arteta. I'll take Klopp over Arteta.
I've heard this on the radio. Yeah, who's a better manager, Emery or Arteta? For me, Emery.
Emery, yeah, 100% Emery.
Yeah,
Emery is a better manager,
man. Emery's one shit. Emery's done it at different teams.
Sevilla, Europa League's down there, Villarreal.
Emery's built teams. That's the difference. Even with Slot, bro, I'd say right now it's way too early to judge him because he hasn't had the opportunity to build a team.
Yeah.
It's not his team that he's playing with at the moment. He's got one signing in, and that signing was Kaiser, who's not, probably wasn't even his signing. Do you know what I mean?
And the thing is as well, we haven't seen it when there's a rough period going on for a long time. You need to see that and see how he deals with that. Because Klopp had that rough period when Van Dijk got his ACL and stuff.
But right now in the league, would you put Arteta in the top 4 managers?
I think I would.
You would? In the calculated from all 20 teams?
Yeah.
All 20 teams.
I wouldn't.
Nah, I wouldn't, you know.
I would.
I think
I'll put Nuno up there. Nuno would go up there.
Pep's better than him.
Eddie Howe would go up there.
No, are you saying based off this season?
This season, yeah.
No, I'm basing it off manager.
In general?
Yeah.
In general, that's a different story.
This season, it's a hard season to base it off because you won't say Pep's a terrible manager because you know what I mean?
It's just a rough season.
Yeah, but
overall, yeah. Okay,
but that's what I'm trying to say. So overall,
so would you put a Slot in there?
Yeah.
Nah, you can't put him there after 1 season.
No. But you see, the reason why you're not putting him up there, but he's won the Premier League now.
No. I hear that, but you're saying you're basing it off the season at the moment, or in general.
No, I'm basing it off he won at Feyenoord.
In general,
he's coming here.
Okay.
He's got a team that he's not used to. A team that came third last season.
Yeah. But have you taken into consideration how everyone else has been shit?
So now, let's go back to your question then. Who do you be your top 4 managers then?
Top 4 managers right now, I'd say Nuno, Pep, Slot, Emery.
Okay, what about you, Jay?
And I wouldn't say anyone in that's better.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I would say Nuno is definitely for me. If it's not Slot, then it would be Nuno manager of the season.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna put in Pep. Obviously, is in there.
Yeah.
Then Eddie Howe's going in there.
Yeah. I'd say Eddie Howe goes in there as well. Yeah.
Eddie Howe, and then I would put Arteta in there.
Yeah.
See the difference between Eddie Howe and Arteta. Eddie Howe's won something.
I hear it, but so did Ten Hag last year.
And no one would put him in top 10.
Yeah. And I think
no one would put him in top 10.
Eddie Howe's played better football.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
Did he kill?
Shaka Rice is just.
You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But the thing is, for me, what I was trying to say about Slot, with your comment, was basically, your Slots come into a team now, and you said, yeah, I get it, not everyone's played better, but the smaller teams have been better.
Yeah, that way.
Okay,
no. Fair enough, City hasn't been as good, but Nottingham Forest have been deadly.
They have.
You know what I mean?
No, I get that.
It's kind of balanced itself out.
Let me ask you then, out of the smaller teams, who's actually stuck it on Slot? No one has.
Nottingham Forest?
Nottingham Forest has. Yeah, they got 4 points, maximum points.
I'm saying in terms of the league title, who's chasing down Liverpool? No one is.
But you can't blame.
No, but I'm not blaming. I'm not blaming Slot. I'm not saying
you can only do so much.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You beat what's in front of you, playing week in week out. But it's a massive factor into why Liverpool have been so clear.
Yeah.
Because everyone else has been shit, bro.
No, but not everyone else has been shit. It's only the top 4 that's been shit.
Yeah, but who are they now? Who are the top 4? where had they finished
Okay,
in the
but-
last four
no,
or
but-
5 years, bro?
No, but this one.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying there, but this might come back to that, right? Do you know the top 4? You play them twice, so what? 8 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 times 3. What is it?
24.
24. So that's 24 points max if you lose those training. Now you got 16 minus the thingy, minus the team that you're on about. 15 other teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest. Now times 15 times 30.
15 times 30.
No, 15 times 2.
30, yeah.
Yeah, times that by 3. 90.
90.
So now do you see the difference in points?
Yeah.
90 points and 24 points. If the top 4 was amazing, you'd only drop top 4. You only drop 24 points.
Yeah.
Only dropped 24 points, but if you drop 24 points now, where are you?
No, but that's saying the same. If you drop 24 points to Liverpool, drop 24 points to City, 24 points to Arsenal, 9 points. You get what I'm trying to say? But if
No, but let's compare it to the previous 3 seasons in terms of league finishes right now. Let's compare it to the. Okay, so we've had Arsenal at the top, Liverpool on top, and City on top, like you said before as well at the same time. And they've been consistently up there as well over the last 3 seasons. So this season, I can honestly say that Arsenal haven't brought it to you guys, and City haven't as well. No one has. That's why. That's why. But it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
No, but what I was trying to say
Go
is,
on.
go on, shoot.
No, get the ball out of your feet.
Took extra
Guy's
time.
an idiot, man.
That's a goal kick.
What?
Wow,
Go
wow.
get.
These man paying the ref.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Normally it's Madrid doing
I
that thing.
know.
Just nicks it from him here, doesn't he? Comes across.
That's a tackle.
How's that a goal kick?
He thinks that Vinny's going to shoot that wide.
Yeah, that's a tackle. Still. That is a very good tackle.
That's horrendous.
This ref's definitely getting paid, you know.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
Look at Arteta caressing the referee, fourth official.
He just grips his balls.
Yo.
Man.
You know what he's going to do after this game? He's going to get wine for all of them. Everyone lines him in fourth official, the ref.
3,000 that is. Got.
Jeez. Yo, he said he was going on luck.
Yeah, but do you know how you were saying? Fair enough, City has it, Arsenal has
Arsenal.
it. They're the only 2 that were doing it
Yeah.
last couple of seasons, yeah? But Nottingham Forest have been very good.
Yeah, but the thing is that I can only rate Nottingham Forest if they can do it again next season.
Yeah.
And this can be just one in a blue moon.
Yeah,
Like
but
Leicester thing.
but that would you say the Leicester thing was an absolute fluke?
Yeah, because they couldn't do it the next season. They couldn't do it the next season. Yeah.
But they still battered every other team. In the
Yeah,
league.
true. But I know because everybody else was shit though in that
No,
league.
not everyone.
It was Tottenham.
They were only that 80 points.
Tottenham was
Tottenham was
challengers.
second. Tottenham could have won the league.
And Liverpool finished 4th.
Third, I think.
4th. Tottenham finished 3rd. Arsenal finished 2nd.
What the heck is this gear doing, bro? Shit.
Yeah, Tottenham balled it towards the end of the season. The last 3 games or so,
But
they
this
balled
is
it.
what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
No, but
I'm saying I'm not taking anything from Liverpool.
Nah,
because
but-
Liverpool have beaten everyone in the team.
And that's what you're supposed to do to win the league.
As you're meant to do.
Yeah.
But you have to take into consideration, no matter how much you say
Yeah.
the little teams have been better. Of course they have, and they would be, because the top teams who have been there for the last 3 years have been shitter.
And the berry would be so much sweeter if you beat the top teams at their best. And you won the league,
Then it's fair.
because they should.
No, I get you. No, I get you.
Now that's my comparison into why the slot shouldn't be in the manager's season. Although he's going to win the league, and
Yeah.
fair enough, right? And he's done it in a way.
It could be something
But
like
then,
Iriolo or something.
but then, would you say Arteta doesn't deserve it?
Arteta's finished 3rd twice. 3rd 3 times now. Finished
Second,
now.
second 3 times.
Sorry, second 3
But
times.
third doesn't do anything.
No, second 3 times, but he's been there for 5 years. I know. I'm not saying.
Yeah, I get what you're
I'm
saying.
not saying I rate the manager and you know he's done so well and rated 10.
But do you
Blah,
know
blah, blah. He's not won the title. So
But it's
I
like
don't-
Arsene Wenger. We all rated Arsene Wenger, even though he finished fourth every
No,
single season.
the reason why I'm saying
but,
is because
but the thing with Arsene Wenger, he built a dynasty.
He did.
He
With no money because of the stadium.
He
rebuild as
built
well.
a dynasty. He
Yeah.
paid off a whole stadium debt in
yeah.
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
That's a joke. You know what I'm trying to say?
The thing is-
And that's constant Champions League every season.
Every season. That's money coming in constantly.
That's
And
what
you
I'm
pay
saying.
off,
That's
and they
the-
get you through.
What I'm trying to say
but then
about Slot,
Arteta's done that now, like in terms of
what I'm trying to say about Arsenal,
finishes.
what I'm trying to say about Arsenal is they're good.
I know.
But it's
Arsenal is what it is. Man.
Yeah, it's one of those where I think because Slot came in with what he's had to work with,
Yeah.
a team that wasn't the best last season
Yeah.
and made it work, revolutionised Braven Birch, kind of like.
Let me ask you a question. If Arsenal
Yeah.
had a striker,
Right.
I don't know, any striker that's firing,
Yeah.
Let's say 15 goals minimum, 20 goals a season.
Yeah.
and they had Saka fit this season,
Mm.
do you think you'll still win the league?
But in that instance, let's say they had a good man and Thingy, Saka, safe.
Yeah.
Give us one good man.
No, your team is top of the table, so
Yeah.
you can't get anyone.
I still think Liverpool will still got.
I agree with you. I still think
I
you
still
win the league.
No, but I think Arsenal's defensive records are better than Liverpool, though, isn't it?
Is the
But
defensive
Arsenal,
record.
Yeah.
Jordan, like,
They have been
And
doing
you
it
know
because
what-
they need that goal, though.
And
That's
you know
the
the other thing is, do you know if Nunes was to score all those chances Salah gave?
Yeah, you guys would be 90 points.
90,
90
100
points, easily.
100 points.
Easily. His
Yeah.
XG is ridiculous.
Yeah.
The
But
goals he
that's-
should get,
No,
two
but
goals he
that's-
doesn't get.
That's hypothetical. That's hypothetical.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like
of
the
course.
same situation
Yeah,
I'm giving.
yeah, of course, of
Right.
course.
I'm saying, let's just say Pep Guardiola done his madness this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Then
No,
there
but
is
we're
no,
just-
there is
no,
no
but-
slap.
but we're changing like little factors, you know.
Yeah, little factors are, in my opinion, you would have had a lot tougher time if Arsenal had a striker and Saka fit. In my opinion.
100%.
A lot tougher time. The league is not getting 12, 11, 15
No.
points. You're not winning the league.
No,
by that much,
I agree
in my
with what you're
opinion.
saying. No, I agree with what you're saying. In the
But
fact.
you just need to acknowledge the fact that even though, like I'm saying to you, that you're saying the lesser teams have been better. The teams that are meant to be challenging you haven't. So you've had it a lot easier. So you can't, the way you're saying that lesser teams are doing their thing, you have to also acknowledge that the bigger teams are not doing their thing.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, I agree with that. I agree with what you're saying there. But it kind of works in like a
Yeah, but
negative.
I can agree and disagree because overall the whole Premier League is much more entertaining when the little teams are doing so much better because then you don't know where the scoreline is going to come through.
Look at us against Newcastle.
Yeah,
But lad,
that-
the little teams are doing better this season.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Is the Premier League entertaining?
No.
In terms of yeah,
Joe,
okay. In
Joe
terms
got
of
a lot of
games,
fans,
yeah.
no, but a lot of it's because we you support.
No, for
United.
United,
no,
yeah,
that's
you
what I'm
really
saying.
depressed.
But Joe, for the smaller team,
Yeah.
Newcastle.
Yeah,
It's-
for
it's-
them,
Let's say you weren't a
Yeah,
United fan right now.
yeah.
You're just a Real Madrid fan. And you watch the Premier League.
100%.
You're going to be excited to watch the Premier League because you're
Maybe.
thinking Crystal Palace can do a
maybe,
madness.
yeah,
or some shit.
maybe
Or
in
like
that
a
sense.
Fulham.
But then when you tune into Premier League, you want to see the big boys do well.
Oh yeah,
You want
100%.
to see teams competing at the
Yeah.
highest level.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't want to see fucking Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest doing a
Beating
madness.
4-0
But-
against United or something.
But
or
you give
Chelsea.
them credit because they're doing it.
Yeah, they
They're
do, yeah.
smashing it, and they're taking advantage of the fact that United, Spurs, fuck knows who else, Chelsea or whoever they.
See, and that
have
part,
been shit.
that's the other side, isn't it?
That's
That,
the
like,
negative
a lot of
view.
people pay for the money to see the big teams play against
Exactly.
each other and get a
But
result.
you know what you got to remember? We lost to Newcastle.
Yeah.
We
Last thing at Nottingham Forest as
we
well.
lost to Nottingham Forest.
Drew to Everton.
Drew to Everton. So it's not like Liverpool's just had a walk in the park. The
No,
games
no.
that we've had were some difficult games.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the teams have given you a game. They
Yeah.
have given you a game.
Yeah.
This is where
We've given you a game when we drew as well
Yeah.
at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
The
yeah.
2-2.
This is where you get a slight bit of credit because the bigger teams that you have faced, you've beaten them convincingly.
Yeah.
That's the difference,
Yeah.
right? But the bigger teams are so much shitter than what they were in the last
Yeah.
few years to
Yeah,
give
yeah.
to give you any fight.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it goes hand in hand, but I'm not taking anything away from Liverpool because
I think I get what you're saying.
I've said it to Amma as well, like
Yeah.
yo.
I think for you, like, I think for fans of teams who aren't doing as well, I get it because you're not seeing the entertainment factor of it.
It's like with
You're-
yourself about 10, 15
Yeah.
years ago. How did you feel
Yeah.
back then when you guys were just coming second, third, fourth, not
Yeah.
winning anything in that sense?
Like, I'll be honest with you, like when Liverpool used to play United, 09 period, I think that was our closest time
yeah,
towards.
you came second. Yeah.
Yeah, when we came second to you guys, when we used to go to Old Trafford, I was like, we could win.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
We could win, even though we did have a better team. You guys had a bad boy team 09.
Mm.
But I used to go there and I was like,
Something could happen. Like a moment of madness.
yeah, our team's good enough.
Yeah. And you did because you guys beat us, innit?
Yeah, we won 4-1. I think.
Bayern scores? Is that
That's gonna go.
No. It's
Bayern.
4 Inter Milan winning 4-3 in aggregate.
4-3 aggregate.
Yeah, 4-3 aggregate.
They won first like 2-1.
Yeah,
Oh,
2-1.
no way.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way around.
Company's gonna get schooled, man. He's gonna get cooked.
Oh, wait. What happened
Did he
there?
miss?
How? Wait, what?
Oh, look at the fans, they're just crying.
Tears are mad.
What happened there? I don't even.
No chance now. I told you.
Yeah, there's no chance that they're coming back now. all along. Yo, you guys are gonna tune into AFTV afterwards.
And they're probably going to be bouncing.
They're gonna be 100% bouncing, bro.
Crazy, fam.
The thing is, what I like watching about AFTV is because the amount of stuff you see on there is beyond anything you'd see half the time. It's bullshit. Like you can't. It's crazy.
I don't like watching it, man.
I just like it for entertainment purposes. Like if I know I'm having a bad day, I watch that. I know I'm getting entertained.
I can't
You only
deal.
watch it when you lose.
I can't deal with Arsenal fans, man.
No, 100%. You don't have to take them seriously to watch it. Now it could be like a little joke. That's how I take them. I take them
No,
as a joke.
but Arsenal fans as a whole, they're all the same. they are, AFTV represents all Arsenal fans.
Mr. Robbie. Yo, Robbie, get onto us, man, one day. Inshallah.
I'll give these lot credit, man. These lot have smashed it.
Yeah, fair.
I'm telling you, if Arsenal win the Champions League this season, they're winning the Premier League next season. They are winning it.
Solid defense.
I think they'll be mad contender. If they get their striker and Saka's fit, I'm telling you boys, their defensive record is.
If they get left wing as well.
Yeah.
And are they getting Zubimendi?
Yeah. Well,
I heard about
Just
that.
cover for party.
yeah, I think the
I heard
the
about
talk
that,
is
but now I'm hearing he's linked to Real.
Oh,
I think on paper they said that it's done. Like, you know, the what's that term they call in it? In transfers, in principle.
Oh, okay.
In principle.
Oh, so okay, so they got agreement or something.
Yeah.
But it could still fall short.
Inter through. Smashed it.
Inter to win the
Barca.
Inter to win the Champions League.
Barca, bro. I want Barca or PSG to win it.
Don't want Barca to win.
I want PSG to win. I want them to get their flowers, man. I want them to get their flowers, man.
I need Lamine Yamal. That's why he doesn't want it, because he
Oh.
wants Mo Salah to win the
Oh
Ballon
no, I'm not a fan of Barca in general.
I love
What?
this
No,
Barca.
Lamine Yamal has completely
This
changed.
Barca
Revolutionized
team
every
is
team,
No,
man.
as in I like Lamine. I think he's wicked.
Yeah.
But I just don't like. I'm not a fan of Barca.
What?
Their
As in, like
midfield is
midfield,
quality,
defense,
bro.
goalkeeper, I'd say stinky. Like Chesney,
No, I just-
absolutely. The only reason they could have lost the game yesterday, and the 3 goals happened because of Chesney.
Chesney, yeah.
Chesney's absolutely atrocious, but Ter Stegen's gone with the ACL.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just not a fan.
Oh, they've wrapped it. They've wrapped it.
Yeah, it's
Oh
done. It's done. It's done. It's done.
my
It's done.
What a result. What a result.
Congratulations.
Fair play,
Congratulations.
Fair play.
Yeah,
Oh,
then it comes up as well like that with the goal thing. It spreads out. Yo, I didn't know
That's
that.
mad, you know.
Smashed it.
5-1 against Real, you know.
2-1 away as well. Madness.
Yo, C couldn't do this over the last 6 years, and that Chelsea couldn't do this over the last 6 years, and right now
Liverpool couldn't do
Liverpool
it.
couldn't do it.
We won them.
Yeah, once.
Once is good enough.
Nah, over how many games? 6 games or something? Or 5
Once
games?
is good
No,
enough.
No. And these guys beat them twice over 2 games.
Listen, let me tell you about Liverpool finances. We ain't got enough money to pay the rest.
Yeah, but these guys have got injury-prone people, and they're fucking set-piece merchants.
Look at Martin.
Declan Rice assist.
They paid the refs, man. But fair.
Yeah, you're gonna run with that now, aren't you?
No, they did, man. Some of those, I gotta give it. Some of them were fouls.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
two
but
guys
nah,
are questionable.
Yeah, but
you're
you
right.
gotta give it to Arsenal, man.
That is quality.
Real have just been shit though right
Yeah,
now.
they have. They disappointed me today because I thought over the hype and now what they've been doing in terms of training and whatnot, they're gonna do it.
And this is what I said
But
about
the
your.
man's decline.
And this is what I said about your boy Kylian. Don't deserve shit.
You know, next year,
Leave our Ninja
Kylian is
Ninja
gonna
Turtle.
smoke these guys in the Champions League. I wanna be all over you, fam. You get me? Like a rash.
We see. How many times you played us?
Yo, I hate it when they do this to it.
You don't want to
The
play
face
us.
cam that they got on the people
Played
afterwards.
us a few times. I don't think he's won.
Yo, his scoring came off.
I'm telling you, man. He don't want to play us.
You know, Martinelli, well done, man. You deserve this, man.
Oh, Martinelli's the real Ballon d'Or winner.
Yo, who's he, fam?
Tierney.
Oh my god, I haven't seen him in ages. Zinchenko, yo! I thought he was in Ukraine, stuff like in the war.
He's just giving minutes to everyone now. and
Nah,
he's
he's
taking
the
the
piss. Nah, Arteta smashed it.
Yeah,
This
he
is
has
a
smashed it,
masterclass.
This.
The thing is that I think Arteta doesn't know what he's supposed
You
to
know
do
what?
because he didn't think he's going to get this far.
Defensively, Arsenal are solid, don't
Yeah, one of the best this season defensively.
they? He had a bad boy game.
But you gotta remember,
He's
though,
played sick over 2 legs, fam.
do you know how much defenders Arsenal's got?
Oh yeah,
It's
the
a
game
joke.
Zubimendi as well.
It's a joke how much like defensive players they've
Yeah,
got.
but think about it now, about 5 years ago, yeah, they didn't have this kind of depth in defense. They had the Socrates, they had the
But do you know if you-
David Luiz.
But do you know if you buy
Cedric.
every defender in the world,
Yeah.
you will.
Yeah, no, that's what they needed though. That's what-
He's got 12 full packs. He's only allowed to play 2. Tell me why he's got 12.
is true. I don't know. The only answer I can think of probably is because he doesn't want to go back to how he was about 5 years ago.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm telling
man.
you, fair play.
Like Kolasinac and all them, they were average players. Now these guys, you can't say they're average. They're not average. He's smashed in after this palm.
This game he's pulled.
But the thing is that he's done it on one side of the pitch. He needs to do it the top side of the pitch though. He got rid of Aubameyang, Lacazette, did the clearance and that, but didn't replace him.
Yeah, pulled off.
Yeah, they did it.
You've done it.
Fair play, Joe.
Can Real Madrid come back? No, they can't. No, they can't. They're absolute shit.
They can't do it, man. They can't do it.
They can do it.
Right.
Right, it's Barca time.
Yeah, it's Barca time.
Yo, Barca, Inter, and PSG, Arsenal. Ooh, tasty.
Oh, that's mad.
Tasty.
Tasty.
You know what's
tasty.
fun? Even the Champions League.
Go on.
Not the big teams pulling up there either.
PSG,
Bayern's kicked out. Liverpool's kicked out. City's kicked out.
PSG, Barca. Still a big team.
PSG.
Barca haven't been the big teams.
Now I'm gonna put it right now. It's gonna be Arsenal, Barcelona, and then they're gonna get revenge over what Barcelona did over them the last 10, 15 years.
PSG.
Yeah. I reckon that if they keep the same structure as they did this
Arsenal.
Bro, go back here when you get home to you guys, and then go back and watch Arsenal's games against PSG in the group stages, and you'll see what Arsenal did. I know that it's similar to the team that they had now on there, and they completely dominated in all areas: midfield, defense, and attack.
But they didn't have two danger men.
No, I hear that, and the
And those two are fucking crucial. I think.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
Have you seen how good that midfield is?
Right
It's
now?
like, but we're only seeing PSG now. When they were crumbling at the start of the season, we didn't see that much.
And
There
that's,
was no-
and that's what you do. January, you get your transfers in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he could be the difference maker for that game, I'd say.
But look at I think the only one weak point is probably the centre back. The one centre back that they got, Marquinhos, is a bit older.
Yeah,
But
Kimpembe is injured prone.
But you, Marquinhos, I thought he had such. I know they conceded, but he had a very good game yesterday.
No, he did.
I think
I think he had one or two stinky moments,
but
but he was
He was a very due for all that attackability.
Yeah,
He had a good game.
that's true. But at the same time, I feel like the fullbacks changed the game for them yesterday, though. Like we were talking about before, everyone coming in, they were so high up as well. Hakimi and Nuno
Bro,
Mendes.
them they scored the first two goals, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're the best wing backs in the world.
Yeah, nah, 100%.
Yo, Arsenal travelled in numbers as well. I rate them.
I read. The Spanish fans don't travel, man.
There's Claude. It's time to go.
So, it's not next week.
Following week, yeah.
See, he's looking up for him as well.
I'll see what we can do for that. And if we can get in the studio, we can do like a stream like that. Then I'll see if we can book the room for the studio instead. And
It's not next week.
It's the week after. It's the first week of May, I think. Yeah, first week of May. I just hope we get Rangers, man, as well in it, so then that'll be a trip to Scotland for the away games.
We need to be
Yeah, if they get Rangers now in the semi, what will happen, bro? I swear to God, bro. Yo, Abdi will land in the middle of nowhere in
Well,
Scotland.
okay, quick score prediction for tomorrow. Who's gonna win?
United.
2-1.
United. And you know why? Because of the luck that Abdi brings.
You're doing too much on it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing too much. No, it's gonna be done. No.
Nah, you're coming too much.
No.
confidence,
And that's what. You said it.
You're-
If teams don't come in with confidence, how do you expect them to win? I'm like that, bro. I'm like that.
You shut your back.
Thank you.
You know what though? You guys should have lost that thing. It like got battered.
Yeah.
Lacazette missed up.
Yeah, he did it. Bro, I was right there. I could see it underneath me.
No, but his was open goal.
Yeah, when
You had chance
I was literally behind the goal, and when I saw the goals, I was like, yo, what's Lacazette doing, bro? He could have got at least 2-3 goals.
I was like, do you know if this was prime Lacazette?
Okay, but we gave away 2 goals from Onana.
Yeah, we did.
Come on, Onana, your fault at this point. You play him, your fault. You know better.
I don't handle you the fucking keeper.
You should-
Give us carriers.
yeah.
No. I'll take Onana.
Okay,
I'll
do
take
you know
Onana
what?
carriers.
Quick. Who's worse? Carrius or Onana?
At this moment, it's
It's gonna be Onana.
You know what?
It's gotta be carriers.
Bro, I was watching the Twitter. You know they did a 4-minute highlight reel of all these mistakes for United with Ruben Amorim. Not even with Eric Ten Hag, just under Ruben Amorim. 4 minutes long and 32 seconds. How does that make sense, bro? And there was no replays. There was this one goal after another after mistake. Oh man.
Who's worse? Carrius or Onana? Put it in your comments below.
Oh, one of the only people that hasn't rejected the man of the match award this game week. Dembele rejected it. Go ahead and say.
If you want to donate to the channel,
because they lost the game against
if you want to donate to the channel,
click
442 342
Did you see the pictures
1
of
1.
that? Of Gracie?
£4 will get
Bro, I
us.
swear to God. One looked like he was fresh on the
Studio.
ball, and the other
Thank
looked like
you.
he just escaped the terrorism or some shit. No? Yeah?
This is the outro.
Yeah, we didn't even actually these guys. Guys, yo, we'll do the outro for these guys in it. So, yo, guys, it's been a pleasure. And if you guys have enjoyed it, let us know in it, and we'll do more of these. So
I did a charity donation before I left, man.
Yo, he did. Nabs is the main man.
Premier League roundup.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I like the Premier League for now because we've talked about enough Premier League now.
Premier League
Finished now. Liverpool have won the league and it's all about the Champions League now. And the Club World Cup. And Europa League as well. So yeah, you're gonna see the rest of us apart from Nabs at the United Grand. So yeah, loads of videos. Hopefully we'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, peace. Take care. In a bizzle. And let's see if I can get